All right, welcome back, everybody. We got our Knights Duel going on. We got MH Penglase over there, our challenger. He's challenging Jason Parker, our winner from last week. So MH prior to that was our winner, but he had to take a break. We're going to be playing 8-ball today, race to 10. I'm Patrick Lynn, and I am joined in the booth with my good buddy
Chris Guntanis, G-Man.
And if you see there, they are lagging with the 9 and the 11 ball in tribute and paying homage to everyone on that faithful day 21 years ago. Today is September 11th. And also, MH wanted me to give a shout out. He is wearing a black band bracelet there, and that is to honor the longest running monarch, as far as I know, in Great Britain, Queen Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
95, 96 years old. I might be getting her age wrong, but she lived quite a life, and MH is from the UK.
Yeah, he said, to mention, God bless the Queen and God save the King. It's a common thing that they say in that area.
So now I believe it's King Charles that has taken over. I think.
Yeah, and he's
Charles.
in his ripe age of 70-something. He waited a long time.
Is he really 7? Yeah, I guess his mom was 90, so. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Queen Elizabeth took over at a very young age and then lived to 90, so it was just like, she was in the seat for quite some time.
Yeah, it seemed good. I mean,
well, our winner from last week, Jason Parker, won the lag, set to break. Looks like hitting center ball.
he's got a 12-pack of Diet Mountain Dew ready to go. Hey, Andrew Bundy, thank you for liking and sharing. It's going to be tough to compete against the Packers since they're playing so well right now.
The who? The what?
The Packers.
Are they even playing this year?
I don't know, not yet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, the Bears won today.
Yeah, that's maybe
they're
we're
in first place right now. They're undefeated.
They are. A little flip-flopping going on.
Yeah.
First place, undefeated, one game. Yeah.
All right, looks like Jason's going after solids here. And minus the 4-ball. 6-ball could be a little bit of trouble, but I think he can handle that. I think you kind of want to bump into the 13 here maybe.
Sure.
Roll up onto that 13.
Yeah, you want to get that out of there.
Yeah, and then you can just shoot the 4 right past the 14. Maybe he doesn't even need to roll.
Just slow roll it. Yeah, why not? Just play smart.
I was thinking roll right onto it, making this shot easier. He could come off of the 4. I think rolling onto that 13 would have helped his cause a little bit better.
Andrew Donald says, nice tribute. Thanks, guys. No problem, man. I know big changes going on over there. I do believe that is MH's friend from England.
Oh, Andrew?
Yeah. My memory fails me sometimes, but...
wow, you got that 4 past the 14 nicely.
Yeah, went a little wide on the 3, but you know what? It's still not bad, right? You still got options here.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, that 6 might be turning into trouble. I think that might be the trouble ball. Maybe. Depends on if it goes on the side, right? So
I do believe.
He just has to get on it. Wow.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
That was from the soundboard, I think.
It should be. I'll spare you the
I think
next
that
time.
was Coca-Cola, though.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Coca-Cola.
ice cold, Coke Classic. Doesn't get much better.
Rattled the 3 and put it in a bad spot. Oh, if he would have scratched, he would have been in trouble. That would have gave MH a really good table. He's got a good starting shot on the 9. He could choose the 15 if he wanted to. Bit of a tougher shot. I think he's going to start with the 9.
Let's see how MH is feeling.
Well, warming up, it took him a few games to get going. But once he did, he started running nice.
He's looking pretty serious. He was in all day today working on his cues and customers and different things.
Yeah, he didn't get as much warm-up as he wanted, but I think he's in it now. And we should have a pretty good table here. He's just got to, I think he's just got to find the right pattern here. Wouldn't overcomplicate it. 14 to the 13. Uh-oh, he might have got behind it. Behind the 8. Now he's going to have to take the 11. Or he could slow roll.
He's still
the 15.
got options. Yeah, I mean, you can't count him out. He can also play a save.
Oh, he's going to go for the 14 here. Or I'm sorry, the 12.
Whoa, missed that by 4 inches.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that shot.
I definitely don't like that shot. But Jason Parker loves that shot, and he's back up at the table for the second or third time.
Not a whole. I mean, yeah, he's got the one ball.
You know what? You're still just happy to be at the table.
Yeah, but he's in trouble. That 6 is just going to be tricky to get on.
Yeah. I mean, the 6 will go on the side. You just got to get over there.
Yeah, he just has to leave himself enough angle to get back up table.
Right.
Like almost where the cue ball is now, maybe a little more to the left side of the screen. But that's going to be tricky because where's this cue ball going?
It's going wild.
Back and forth here like crazy.
It's going to go all over the place. Maybe 1 to the 6 would be a good option because you can go around 1, 2, 3 rails, maybe even 4.
Actually, 1 to the 6, yeah, maybe not bad. Just going 1 rail off the rail.
Well, because you can't go back to the 3 from this unless you somehow got a super slow. Yeah, there we go. See, he would have had something. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's a wow. Well, MH has still got the 13 there.
He definitely does.
That 6 ball is just in a really bad spot for where MH's stripes are. See if he can negotiate around it.
Oh, nails it.
Yeah, he's onto it here.
Still going to be a little weird getting on the, 15-10? Is that what you're mentioning? I don't see the future of this.
I think he's going to go 11 to the 10 or 11 to the 13 here, and he'll be fine. He could go either way, really. I like coming between the 8 and the 10 with the cue ball right now. He went forward with it.
Oh, would you look at that? A little too much.
Yep.
Just a little too much.
See, I would have took that off the top of the table between the 8 and the 10. He's still got a shot here. It's just going to be tricky.
Andrew Bundy says, I ended up turning off the game and turning this on instead on my big screen TV.
I think he made the right choice.
Oh, for sure. I mean, anytime you get to watch MH play, it's a pleasure.
Ooh, he stroked that nice. He would have left himself beautifully.
Yeah, he would have either one. Or how do they say in England? Either.
I can never attempt the accent. Like, did you hear MH on Friday trying the Wisconsin accent?
He did pretty good, actually. I mean, it was bad, but I mean, it's supposed to be bad, right?
I know it was funny. It's just, I don't know. I wonder if we do the Britain accent or UK or England, if we sound that way.
Oh, he stroked that in nice, and he has whatever ball he wants.
Yep,
probably the 3.
Yeah, I like the 3.
It's better than trying to do inside English.
Yeah.
Oh, we got quite a few viewers during the game and everything, which is surprising. And we do appreciate every one of you for joining us.
He likes the 1 ball.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you had to use a little inside English.
Yeah, he's got perfect angle here to come off the bottom rail. Maybe even go 2 rails, just forward spin up to the 8. He could probably get away with just the top rail.
Yeah, I mean, if you just slide down table.
Yeah, I just don't want to get behind the 15. That could be the only issue, behind the 15. Uh-oh. Did I call it behind the 15?
See, that's why I wouldn't have done 2 rails there.
Yeah. I
and
saw
he
that
took
going,
his 15 out of trouble.
Yeah, I saw it going right into the 15 with the 2 rail. I was like, you might want to go 1 rail.
Oh, definitely 1 rail. That was just a stun shot. If you look at the tangent line from that, I mean, when you make the ball and the cue ball coming off the rail, it would have just gone right over in between, maybe the 10 and the 8 in that area.
Taking out the jump cue, so still a chance here. He is a little close. This is about as close as I can get to the, and jump. I mean, I know you can jump closer, but he's pretty close.
Yeah, I'd be kicking at this personally. But, I mean, jumping, a lot of people love jumping.
Well, he's getting up on it. See how he hits it. Got a clean hit.
He definitely got a clean hit.
Where's that cue ball going?
It's not going in the hole.
It's cool.
But the 15 saves him.
Yeah.
You know, and this is one of those things where he's gotten a couple of good rolls where the cue ball just sits in the pocket, but MH has always had a shot.
And here's the thing where you want to use a 10 as your money ball, but, you're probably going to opt not to just because of the way the table's set up. He's probably going to go 15, 10, 13. But if he could put a stroke on it and get over to the 13, I would recommend it. But it's probably better to just keep it simple and just a little roll.
I would just roll this in.
And then draw back on the 10.
Right. Just roll it in. You'll get a little angle and then just stun out. I like that, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the way to shoot it. I mean, don't overthink it. You don't have to draw this.
Now, the thing is, if he's super straight, you might get wary of rolling forward because of going in, following in.
I don't know.
But I don't know how straight he is.
It's a little bit of an angle.
Okay, I think he's got this good. Yep.
Ooh.
Wiped its feet a little bit.
And because he hit it so soft, he got kind of straight on this 10.
Oh, no, he's got perfect angle to slide back and over.
I think you're going to see a power draw here.
Yeah, he was pretty straight on it.
Look at that. Nice draw. Brings him out for the 13.
This is a tricky shot here, too.
You could play this simple, though. You just go 2 rails.
He doesn't try to go around the 8?
Yeah. But he played it his own way.
Wow, look at that shot.
Look how much easier that is. He's going into the leave.
I know, but that wasn't easy.
No.
He stopped the ball from going forward.
Right.
That was not easy.
Tons of bottom left.
Yep. Very nice shot. Did you get a replay on that
In
shot?
the hole. No, I did not.
Man, I wanted to see that shot again. Because to keep the ball from going around the 8, he really had to put a lot of spin on that ball.
Well, you can go to YouTube and just rewind 15 seconds and then pop back. Sorry about that. That would have been a good replay.
It would have been one for the highlight.
It's just I've seen him do that so much that you might have to remind me because they're not that fascinating to me anymore. I can't beat him, Mitch. Like in a long race, I will never beat him.
Don't say never.
Well, I'm just being realistic at my level of skill and practice. Right now, he's got a lot of years on me.
Yeah.
And a lot of physics knowledge and
a snooker stick.
Yeah, with a 10 millimeter tip.
Yeah. It's not. I love playing with this. I do it at home just to honestly, it's really hard. You got to hit the ball more accurate, I think, with a snooker stick
or any smaller tip.
Yeah.
Right.
So I love playing with it just for that reason.
I was just wondering, Susie and Fong were playing at the table in front of us here.
Oh, I know Fong was down 0-2, mainly because of you walking in his line. From what
and then
I heard.
Then you walked in front of him.
No, I stopped in his line.
Well, I shined a flashlight in his eyes. That's what got him. I try to be.
I know.
I think it's worse.
A hard time.
Yeah, but when you walk in front of someone shooting, I think it's worse when they stop short and just stand there like, oh, I better not move. That's worse. Just casually walk and finish your path.
Or just blatantly disrespect and walk by and hit the pool balls.
Yes. Yeah, just bump the table, talk to them. Now, Fong is playing in the tournament and running the tournament, so that does take a lot of extra.
All right. Ooh, that's a nice shot there by MH. But
no reward. No. Maybe a bank. Yep.
Yep, calling the bank.
And if he gets the bank, he's out.
This is a tough bank shot. I don't know if...
It looks pretty natural to me.
I think he's cutting it too much because of where the 3's at.
Let's see if we can maybe take a look at the overhead briefly. He might have to kick at the 11, you're right, or the 12, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, if he just banks it, it's like it's going to go into the two... go into the 2 ball. What's he trying here? Okay, he is trying to bank. Oh, my God. That's going to be a replay shot right there. I did not think he could hit the ball
Definitely
full
made
enough.
it. And he has a shot on the 11, I believe.
So, yeah, and he can hold it right there for the 9. Might see our first break and run of the game.
This would be pretty amazing of MH after struggling in that first game.
Oh, can he see the is it 2 in the way?
I think he's trying to think about
He's
how.
kicking. He's kicking.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, bringing out the mirror.
Come on. Let's look.
Bringing out the
You're
mirror.
right.
He's going to come off that top left rail.
I would jump this over all of them.
Going for the long jump.
Yeah. 2 balls, jump the 4, and the 2. Double bounce. You've seen those lately. The pros have been doing that. They go bounce, bounce.
Yeah, I haven't put that one in my arsenal yet. But
I mean, we're not talking any real skill there. Once you get the ball up, it is going to bounce.
If he makes this shot, I'm just going to call it a day and saying MH is winning. This is a very tough shot.
This is brutal.
I think he's...
You know, and the funny thing is if he doesn't disturb the 11 too much.
Well, the thing is, too, I don't think there's a mirror system shot here. Well, is he looking at the 9 ball? Kicking at the...
He's looking at something. Here, let's look at the overview. He's doing some calculations in his
Because
head, like Einstein.
If he's trying to kick into the 11, you got to spin the ball into it, which means the mirror system only works when you're shooting dead angles.
Oh, my God, he made it. He made it.
Did he call that? He called that.
He made that.
That is so disgusting.
That was an amazing
MH,
shot.
You are a bad man.
What?
Bad man.
I got nothing. I got no sound effects. I got nothing.
I got he's got to get out of this rack after making
Wow.
those last 2 shots. Ladies and gentlemen, please like and share.
And all he has to do here is come out either 1 or 2 rails.
It's nice and soft. Yeah, he hit that good.
Just comes right. See, notice how he comes towards the leave. A lot of people don't understand coming towards the leave and crossing the cone of where you want to be.
Wow.
I try to explain that to people, and they
remind me to tell MH he has to watch rack number 2.
Oh, he's going to watch.
Phenomenal rack.
He's going to watch, yeah. I'm going to show you the replay on this kick shot after this shot.
Yeah, too bad we can't see the bank shot.
Ooh, that rattled up.
Breaking
All
one.
right, here's the replay. He's kicking.
Calls the 9 ball.
Calls the 9 ball.
Every ball is a rail.
Well, and the reason why he was going after that 9 is because the 11, it did make it a big pocket for him, and he knew that. So, very smart, clever shot there.
What an amazing shot. Look at that.
Every ball is a rail.
You ever see that guy? Would you look at that?
Would
Would
you-
you look at it?
Would you look
Just
at that?
Would you look at that? Would you just look at it?
And then look at Jason over there. He's working on his second Diet Mountain Dew already. He's got a 12-pack there. He went to the bar and he bought a 12-pack of Diet Mountain Dew.
To me, that means we're going to have a few player breaks.
The guy's already hyper. I mean, how much more?
Diet Mountain Dew, not a sponsor yet.
No, I think I remember talking to Jason, and he said coffee actually relaxes him. So it might be the opposite effect, caffeine-wise.
Speaking of sponsors, there's Cutthroat Q Sports. My soda has a Cutthroat Q Sports koozie. And very awesome of them. They sent us T-shirts.
Yep.
So I got a really radical T-shirt.
He brought everybody a T-shirt and a
pretty
koozie.
My new favorite shirt.
And he didn't even stay for the tournament. He went out of his way to give us all that cool stuff.
Oh, that was today you brought those in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were, I don't know, grabbing a bite or something
Yeah, I
in
wish I would
between.
have got to meet him at least and say thank you.
Yeah, Brad. I'm always bad with names. He was in the booth with me for a little while there, I don't know, a month ago. Did really well.
Okay. And now you got the Clarion, the hotel connected here to the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company. Very nice hotel.
Oh,
man, break and run and then rattles that
look how
shot.
and look how much more difficult the rack's going to be.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, look where it sits.
Yep. Well, it ties up solids pretty good here, so Jason's coming to the table with not a lot.
If you guys could share to the favorite Wisconsin groups and post it to your public profile pages on Facebook, you can grab the YouTube link and just copy it or share it to groups in your profile. It would help us a lot. I mean, we definitely have a good game going on here. If MH keeps shooting like he's been, this is going to be pretty exciting.
Minus the last shot on the 13 ball.
He got a little hype, you know. Maybe he didn't feel the out. I mean, honestly, the stripes. Look how they're all on one side of the table.
Yeah, I like it though. I think the stripes look great.
They do. They did.
Well, yeah, they did. If that 13 ball was in right now, it'd look a lot better. Oh, fires and that's right.
He takes
table.
stripes,
Yeah,
blasts it, breaks it out.
that was a nice shot there by Jason.
He's pretty pumped up. Tell you what, that Mountain Dew's kicking in.
What did Andrew say about the 9 ball there?
He said that 9 ball was straight out of his little notebook he used to write when he was younger.
I'm going to have to ask MH about the notebook.
He's one of the types of players, and I've learned this from Matt Strong and other great players, that they take notes about shots they have questions about or shots they took during a match, and they will learn about them, master them, and practice them, which I think all of us can take a lesson from.
So that's a good idea because I always take mental notes. The problem is
that doesn't work.
I always forget them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say like, oh, I got to practice that one, but I never do. Right?
Like it's weird because there'll be like certain bake shots. I'll be like, oh man, do I got to go left spin or right spin on this?
Or no spin.
Or no spin. I'm always forgetting. Yeah. But then there's some shots it's just naturally I know what to do. I know exactly how to hit it.
Well, if you're asking that question on the bank shot, you should just go no spin and just work on the angle.
Or maybe I should never put myself in the position where I need to bank.
Well, sometimes you have to. Yeah, it happens.
Well, Jason is putting together a nice little run here after drilling that 9 ball.
Yep.
So nice run by MH last rack. Jason's going on a nice run here. I think we're going to see a good match here.
Oh, got a little, he's okay with a cut. He's going to have to work himself out of this one a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little out of shape here.
It doesn't look like the 15 goes. I don't know if I'd be
tell you
looking
what,
at that.
He's not one that's afraid to fire at this shot. He's all good with going high offense with aggression. Like just watching him play last week, he doesn't shy away from a shot, especially if he needs to put a little spin on it. And I think he can spin right around this one. Nails it. Look at that shot. That's probably
that is a great shot.
Highlight reel there. And it's going to get a little tricky here to get onto the 13. I mean, he's almost better off rolling the dice and taking the 13 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that.
Or he could slow roll the 11 in the side and
you're going to bounce off the 5, and if you play your speed right, you'll have a shot on the 11 in between the 1 and the 3.
Yeah.
A little bit of left English. Make sure it pulls out and away.
Yeah, I just think the percentages of him getting out of this rack are better by starting with the 13. He can still do it with the 11, but
he can cut the 11 even.
Yeah, he can cut the 11 on the side, just roll out a little bit and still have a shot on the 13.
Sure.
But then it becomes hard to get on the 8 because of where the 5 and the 2 are.
He's looking at a tangent line that doesn't seem to line up.
Well, he's trying to see what happens if he goes all the way down. Yeah, he's going to, again, pretty much have a tougher shot, I think.
This will be interesting.
See what he decides here. If he's shooting this 11, I would say just touch it in the side and roll out to the left just an inch or two. Just a little bit.
Yeah, take the longer shot.
Yep. But I'd be playing the 13 here, I think.
I think you get a little worried about
here.
I just don't like going away from my work. Now, if you use inside, you like all that stuff, that's fine.
No, just top spin on the 6, and it should come straight back across, and then he'll have the 7 in the same pocket.
You'd have to use a little inside for that, but, I mean, MH can do that.
Just a top spin. You don't need to put any, just a little bit of top. It pushes that board, because the tangent line comes back, like you were saying. Yeah.
Tangent line is this way.
Yeah, below the 6.
Right.
So, watch, he's going to probably just hit just above center ball. Oh, he started with the 7.
Oh, he has a different plan.
I know nothing.
Well, either do I. I mean, I'm looking at, okay, so he's saying, you know what, let me use this to get to my problem balls, which are the 5 and the 2.
Well, he's got those out of the way.
Yeah, I mean,
now the rack gets
honestly,
really easier.
Take notes, because now he's going to work his way back down, and the 8's completely open, so
Yeah, and he can use the 3 or the 6 here for his last ball, I think, are going to be his best options. He could use either one of them, whatever he likes.
I think you got to be looking for the 1 next.
Yep, 2 to the 1, and then...
I mean, you got a weird angle, but, I mean, like you said, you could just kind of hold it, take it in the side, 3 in the other side. I mean, it's boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I think he can just roll forward here a little bit. Maybe come off the top rail if it goes that way.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
But just take the 1 on the right side.
Let's see if he puts a little left English on this to throw the 2 to the right while keeping the cue ball in a more straight path. So a more advanced shot so that he can keep his line on the 1. He didn't need to.
Yep, came out perfect on the 1. So, yeah, I like...
A lot of thought behind that shot. I thought there was something wrong with it for a second there.
No, he's good. 1 to the 3 to the 6.
These shots sometimes make you a little nervous.
Yeah, he's playing really
not
good.
a problem. Look at that.
Ooh, he's... Now, can you hold this for the 6? That's the question on this shot.
Yeah, these angles are so tough. Here, let's look at this.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
right here, do you want to go all the way down to the bottom rail and back up just a little bit? Do you want to come above the 6?
Right.
And play it down in the corner? I mean, he's got some options here. I don't know if you can hold it to play the 6 down in the corner. I think he's got to come off the bottom rail maybe. Yeah, come off the bottom rail and back up. Yeah, really nice there.
Oh, you overcooked it, but
just
it's
yeah,
not
a little
too
bit.
bad. I mean, the ball stopped.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to keep rolling.
See, with that shot, it's always better to overplay it, like overcook it.
Right, you don't want to be on the rail.
Yeah. Oh,
Comes around 2 rails, gets
no,
stuck behind the 11.
No way. He left it tough, but makeable.
Ooh, boy, man, he's trying here. He's trying.
Yeah. I think it. Oh, yeah, looking down the line, yeah, he's got the shot, but it's tough because the 11 is going to be messing with your mind.
And he's got, it looks like he's massing it a little bit.
Yeah, I think, if he's jacking his stick up a little bit, that's because he's putting a little bit of spin on it.
How brutal is that?
I think he's...
You get yourself...
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
Jason's not going to waste any time on this rack.
Yeah, shoot the 13, go to the 11.
Yeah, that's the safest path for sure. For sure.
All right. Taking his time on this one. I think he's just worried about rolling out of line here. And it could happen. He's just got to hit this soft, that's all.
He's using maximum inside.
Wow, did he hit that hard for
He used it was the inside English. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, okay, so that's what he was thinking about. Do I go 2 rails? Do I go 1 rail? Do I use inside?
Yeah.
But he left him tough. You know, MH knows this shot, but the 8 is not froze to the rail.
Yep. And I've seen Barry Chapman showed me this shot where you can make it, even if the cue ball's on the other side over to the left more, you can just spin it right off the rail. This is a tough shot, though. You got to really hit it nice.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
Oh, yes. That's
is it coming back? It is not.
That's the hard part of hitting the rail first on a shot like that.
Ooh,
if you're
man.
out by anything.
It's got to be one of those weird feelings, though, where you didn't think you'd be back up at the table.
Yeah.
And then you give your opponent ball in hand.
Well, Jason went really aggressive on that last shot that he missed. I don't know if that he had to hit it that hard. So getting back to it, it's good for Jason to get that game because 3-0 is not the start you want.
Yeah, they always say the first game and the last game are the toughest.
That they do. Here on the open stream.
The OS.
So who else we got for sponsors? We got the Cue It Up. No, that's run by Nate Mindham.
Correct.
He runs that.
Yep.
Great pool player. Seen him on King of the Hill a few times now.
Yep, he gives lessons and runs tournaments, and he's gone all the way up to Europe and done things with the Moscone Cup.
Oh, really?
He does the podcast, obviously. Podcast is big. You can find it on Spotify and wherever you find podcasts. It's interesting stuff.
Do you know why they call it a podcast? I mean, this might be a dumb question, but why is it pod? Like, what is pod?
I don't even know.
But this is your field.
I really don't know. That's more of a social media thing
Oh, okay.
than tech.
Well, yeah, I guess. I always heard pod. I know what a podcast is, but I'm like, why is it called pod? I mean, there's got to be something.
Yeah, someone out there, let us know. What does podcast stand for? So looking at this table, open table, I mean, I think you got to go with stripes, even though you might not have a good starter shot. Unless you're confident on getting back to the 6.
Yeah, start with the 15 ball. I think that's going to be the play. I don't know if he can get
Oh,
enough of the
okay.
9 or the 6-9
See,
combo.
he's thinking here. He's thinking, and he'll break up the 8. This is a clever shot.
If it goes.
See, but that was a clever shot, though. I mean, he would have got stripes and broke up the 8. I got to give him credit for that one. I didn't see that. I usually don't look at combos for my first starter shot unless I have to.
Yeah, I avoid him at all costs.
It was a neat idea, though. But now MH has a wide open table.
Going solids here.
Well, now that the 6 isn't trapped,
Yeah, solids look pretty good.
I like it.
The 5 is the only weird ball.
The 2 can be a little tricky.
You take the 2 15 rails in the side.
15 rails on the side. I like that. I like that. Maybe off the 14
Yeah,
in the corner. Here, mark my words on this one. I think the 2 ball, unless he gets it knocked out of there.
He's probably going to do that right now. He's going to knock it out right.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah,
He tried.
He almost got it.
Good call. Yeah. Just needed to kind of push it out of there a little bit.
I mean, it does go on the side. It's just such a small pocket. And it does go... No, I don't know if it goes past a 9. All the way up table.
Well, yeah. And speaking of our sponsors, you know, we've got Cutthroat Q Sports, Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, Erickson Auto Trim, and you mentioned Q It Up.
Yep, talked about queued up.
Christensen Heating and Air Conditioning, JP Shower Custom Cues out of Green Bay. Great cues. They actually sell them here in the Mad Apple Pro Shop.
Oh, and I just got some... I'm going to go buy a glove today because when they got the large size glove,
Yeah, you got to get them.
you got to get them while they're
Yeah.
hot because it's the most popular size.
Yep.
And they just got a batch in the other day.
And they mirrored those gloves off of very...
Oh, look at that shot.
Wow, that was beautiful. And shape on the 3.
Save that for the highlight reel.
I still think the 2 is going to be tricky. I told you. It's going to be a little weird.
I think he banks it in the corner.
Pop a lock. If you ever lock your keys in your car, you got to call Pop a Lock, Brownie's Carpet and Upholstery, and the Clarion, which is the hotel connected to the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company in Appleton, Wisconsin. Scratch Kitchen, food made fresh. You guys know all that stuff.
See if he plays to play a bank shot on the 2. Oh, you know what? Actually, the 2, I do not think that banks in the corner because of where the 11's at, so never mind that shot.
No, and
He could just get the cue ball, like just above center table, and he can cut it down on the corner. He's got room. And that would give him the ability to take the 8 in the side. So
I just don't like it.
So you see where the U is in P shower? He's going to want to get the cue ball right about where that U is and just maybe a little bit above it.
Yeah. I mean, he's been cutting everything, so he's not afraid to cut. But this ball is going to go a little wild.
If he could just get that to right where the U is.
He tried, and see how far the ball went?
That's fine, but he still would have had that cut shot.
But he would have hit it harder to make the 3.
Well, to make the 3, yeah, and maybe the 9 would have stopped it.
That would have been, yeah.
But he had the angle to get the 2. And he played that right.
He did, yeah. I mean, for what he had, he tried to break the 2 out. So now Jason's got to be pretty excited about this.
Oh yeah, it's a wide open table now. I mean, this is going to be 1, 2, 3.
I think
4,
the
5,
only
6.
weird ball would be the 14, maybe in the side, but I don't see that being a huge issue for Jason.
Yeah, that'll probably be his last ball. It's going to be the 14. He'll play these 3 up top. Go to his 11. Use that to get to the 14. The 14 to get to the 8.
Yep, like clockwork. Just going to work your way around here.
Actually, he might need to go from the 10 to the 11 here, which is going to change things because you definitely do not want your 13 as the last ball. So, like, if he could get from the 10 to the 13 and then play that to the 11 would be ideal.
Oh, maybe he's got a different plan. 14.
I really think you want to use your 14 as your last ball.
Yeah, but I mean, 8 ball. Plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D.
Yep. I mean, he can use the 11, though, as his last ball as well. Just you don't want to use the 13 as your last ball. That's the only thing. At least I would not want to use that ball.
I just don't like shooting the 13 off the rail.
I'd be okay with it. As long as he's got a little bit of angle, but he's going to go 14 to the 13, I think. Smart.
Oh, he's drawing it.
He might run into the 11.
Oh, he rattled it.
Just got aggressive there. So this is going to be very simple for MH. He's going to play one pocket here.
Now, the question is, do you take the combo?
No. You just come around the 2 plate in the same pocket.
You got to play this right. Can't hit the 2. I like that. He played it with a lot of running English.
Yeah, we call that making absolutely sure.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's another way to play it soft.
I like that.
But, yeah.
Yeah, why chance it? Why try to be too perfect when you got a huge opening just going 2 rails? Oh,
what happened there?
I'm not sure. I think he kind of, you know how like a lot of players don't slow roll balls. He's been stroking all the balls, hitting them kind of medium hard.
Well, the last 2 shots even. Yeah.
Yeah, and then now just kind of a slow roll.
Yeah, I wonder. We're gonna have to look at a replay on that if we can.
Well, yeah.
Did he pick up the stick? What did he do wrong there?
He missed it.
He did.
That's what he did
but
wrong.
Why did he miss?
Good question. Good question. But now he made the 8 really easy.
Well, he should be taking the 11 ball here.
Yep. I mean, this is just natural. If you look at the tangent line, it's just going to go off the rail and towards the 13.
Yep. Just
Most likely a stop shot. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yep.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, MH is going to be kicking himself a little bit because he could be up 3-1 right now. Or really 4-0.
I know. He's given him a couple of chances here. And you know what? That's how these matches go. MH has been working all week and all Sunday. I think he was at the Brewers game yesterday.
Oh, really?
So that might be part of the issue.
That season's got to be coming to an end soon, huh? Baseball season?
Well, I think it's been over for the Brewers, but
I thought they made the playoffs.
I don't know.
No?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
They're like
I usually don't keep track of them because it always falls apart.
So he hit it into the bottom point. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. He basically came off the rail nicely. Now, in this situation, would it have been easier to shoot it all the way down and not have gotten such an angle off that 2? That's something he's going to be thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it goes in the side. He just he didn't cut it enough.
I mean, if you look at this, too, he could have hit that half speed and then shot the 8 all the way down. I think that's probably what I would have done. Because look how close it is to that.
And he could have still shot it down all the way here, too. But I think Doing what he did was the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Just missed a shot.
We got to keep it close. 2-2.
Jason's got a smile on his face.
Oh, wouldn't you?
Having a good game.
I mean, yeah, it's like you got to be so happy not to be down 4-0.
Oh, speaking of Jason, I got to bring his profile up. See what cue he plays with. Let's see what.
I think he's doing a second ball break, maybe even a third. I know MH prefers a third ball break, which is pretty unique.
Oh, MH finally filled out a survey sheet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but every week I look for that, and it's not filled out. Oh, yeah, I remember the age. We asked him how old he was. He goes, how rude.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We know how old MH is.
Yeah.
We're just going to say 50-something.
I would say mid-50s. Maybe, touching 60.
No, I think he just turned 50 recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, within a year or two, maybe 50. I know he's 50-something.
I thought he was like
50-something sounds older, so.
Looks pretty young.
Huh. Don't have a sheet for Mr. Jason Parker.
Parker, because he got pulled in last week.
Probably never filled one out.
Yeah, because the other opponent didn't show up.
Oh, that's right. I wrote down notes last time.
Okay.
So I do know that he has like 3 jump cues. One's a Jacoby.
He loves jumping.
Yeah, he does have a few different jump cues. I remember that. Not sure. I think he plays with a Jacoby, if I remember correctly. Not sure what he breaks with.
We'll see if we can check it out next time. Probably a Blackouter or something carbon. He seems to have all the latest and greatest stuff.
Walk that one up the rail nicely.
Yeah. I don't think this is a super cut and dry out. So far, he's looking pretty good.
Give everyone a little update on the Sunday Mini here. So, fighting for the hot seat is Al Holden and Gene Park Rasman?
Pork.
Pork, yep. So,
Yep. Pork brought him and his son are here, Xander. He plays real well. He's a 600 player. So that'll be a good match.
yeah, it looks like Ray and Barry Chapman just got pushed into the bottom of the bracket.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen Ray go to the loser's bracket.
Oh, occasionally. But he works his way back.
Well, he doesn't have his manager here today. Barry, his brother.
Yeah, so Barry and Mike Sabota will be playing. And then Ray is playing the winner of David Midlow and Susie Quall.
Yeah, Susie Q.
Susie Q.
A.K.A. Mason's Paul Newman.
Harold says, "What's up? What's up, Harold?"
Hey, Harold. How you doing? Micheloni. I just like saying that name. Jason's working through this. It's actually looking pretty good. He got a good shape on the 11. Should be no problem getting to the 13 and the 8. You got to have an angle to kind of slide out for that.
No, I think he's going to try to play the 8 in the side.
Okay. That'll be interesting.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the angle he gets.
Yeah, it kind of depends on where he gets on this shot right here. Because if he gets nice and straight, he could just follow down. Use a 7 as a stopper if he wants. Or the rail and come out. Yeah, see, he's good to just roll forward here now. Like, get to the bottom of the rail. Or do you slide over and play it on the other side? I don't know. Does it go past the 4 into the side? That's the question. Yeah, that's the side I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to see, but maybe see he's looking at shooting it into the corner because I don't know if it slides by the 4. It doesn't go like the 8 ball. I don't think goes anywhere.
It's
But
making
that
it
corner.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Introduce a new variant into the booth. Appreciate it.
The COVID Omicron Delta variant 375.
I just got my booster. Thanks, Patrick.
It's better than what I did last week. Too.
Yes, please no. Please no. Let's not go there, guys.
We could repeat that.
Everybody remembers that, too.
Well, I'm sure they do. I mean, you let the whole world know.
They call it the hot box. The Patrick hot box.
Oh, my God.
No,
That was
yeah,
so
I've had a
funny.
lot of people send me messages. They were like, I was cracking up about that. I spit my drink out. I'm like, I'm glad you had fun.
Oh, I was dying.
like,
Literally.
My eye, I got pink eye from that. I don't.
Could you taste it?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, that's
tastes
envelope.
like onion.
Envelope.
If anybody's watching, just peep in
Well
here.
played.
Just say hi.
Oh yeah. Hey, John. Yeah, if anybody's out there, peep in there, as John says. We love when you peep in.
So I guess
I kind of like that he went a little far. So now you know if the 4 moves, it's a foul. If you go short on that, it's very, very close to a split shot.
But yeah, I think you're right. If the 4 moves at all, I mean, it's going to be a foul.
Here, we'll go to the dual view and check it out. Oh, he's got Barry watching the shot. I don't know if Barry needs his camera. He's getting a little old. Probably can't see very well.
Yeah, well, we'll get a replay on it one way or the other. Oh, we're going slow motion.
This is what that looks like. This is how we judge shots in pool.
In slow motion.
Just don't drop the phone. Ooh.
I think that's a foul.
I do believe he hit the 4 first.
Yeah, that's a foul. Just because the 4 moved. Otherwise, if he would have hit the 8 first, I think that ball goes the other way.
I mean, we
Cue
can't
ball.
call it, but we'll just throw the replay on there.
Look at where the cue ball goes.
The 4 shouldn't have moved at all. It's close.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's close. What
did
do you
they
guys
say?
think out there in TV land?
What did they say? Good hit.
Oh, Barry walked
Good
away.
hit.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, wish I could see the replay on that. I mean, it's so hard to judge.
I mean, the way the 4 went forward kind of leads me to believe that it was very close to a split shot. But, I mean, as long as they had a ref, whatever the ref says stands. And you just go with it. So, yep, and Jason is racking, so.
Well, good shot nonetheless.
It was. And, I mean, what else could you do? You know, that was the only pocket I believe that ball went in.
So that's 3 straight games now for Jason. So
3 straight games.
3 straight.
Yep.
MH is going to have to put the brakes on him.
Yeah, he's letting a couple of these slide away, although that last game, he had zero control over it. I mean, Jason ran out. Just one by one, kind of.
Well, was that the one where he missed the 8 ball on the side?
No, that was the second game. That's what got Jason, too. So, yeah, after that, I believe Jason broke and ran. That
This
may have
last
been a-
rack?
Yeah, I believe so.
Was it a break and rock?
I mean, he worked through every single shot one by one. We started talking about some stuff.
Okay, yeah. So they each got a break and run then.
Right. I don't know what's going on. They're having some conversations across the pool. I can't hear. I think Susie asked, "Do you have enough soda over there?"
Yeah, I think
And
he
he
does.
said, "Not if it goes hill. He'll need another 12 pack."
He didn't buy that at like a store and bring it in here, did he?
No, he bought it at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what a 12-pack of soda at a bar costs. Like $15.
I mean, I don't remember. I think it's a couple bucks a can, right? So
yeah.
maybe you got a bulk discount. So the Packers are not doing very well.
It's awesome.
So maybe we'll get more viewers. Every time the Packers, get behind another 7 points, we get another 10 viewers.
Well, our viewers are increasing right now, so appreciate
do
everybody
appreciate it.
liking and sharing.
Yep. It really does help because we're not on Facebook anymore, so we do need people to, grab the link and share it on their pages, groups.
Some nice speed control there. Where are the problem balls? I don't see any for the solids here.
No, you roll up for the 7, and you're home free here.
Yeah, if he gets to the 7 to the 1 maybe.
You got to think, like, what order do you like these in?
It's really hard for me to kind of see it on the screen. If I'm on the table,
Right.
it looks so different.
I mean, I like the 4 now, for sure.
Yeah, but do you play it up to the 7? That's the thing. Like right now, so
I don't think he has the angle to go that far.
yeah, I might just play for the 2.
Yep, 2. And then whether or not he stuns over for the 7 now, that's kind of his option.
Well, that's because that's the only weird ball is the 7. So yeah, I think you gotta kind of draw back on this, get it to just below where the 12 is. Oh, he hit that nice. Look at that shot.
Perfect.
Yeah, now roll up. He's got to roll forward here.
That's exactly what he needed.
Yep.
I mean, from here, you can, if you go too far, I mean, you could take the 5.
Well, you got to look at, when he rolls forward, where the cue ball's going, do you want to be on the 1 or the 5?
Personally, I like the 5 if it's there. But, you're crossing the leave, and it's a long shot.
The problem is if you get onto the 5, right, you play the 5 down the corner, then obviously you got the 1 ball next, and then you got to go from the 1 to the 6.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but a little bottom right will get you around that.
There's just a lot of traffic.
Correct.
So what I'm thinking is you roll forward, play the 1, get on the 5 again straight, and
Right.
roll down to the 6.
Right.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that could work.
easier.
He stunned over for the 5. Wow. Impressive.
So
I
yeah,
didn't
now-
even see that option.
And he's going to have to play. That's going to get tricky here.
I mean, you could just roll up for the 1, but you definitely want the other angle. You want the angle so you're lower than the 1. If you get above the 1 here, you're going into... You know what? I think he's looking at another stun shot through there.
He's got, what he's trying to do is trying to play, obviously, 5 to the 1.
Right.
But when he plays the 1, he's got to put that cue ball between the 13 and the 12.
Yeah.
Like, that's his only safe window to get to the 6.
Yeah, that could work.
And so he's got the angle to do it. He really just needs to roll forward right after he touches the 5, maybe 3 inches, not even. Just a little bit. Hit it nice and soft in there.
Yep. There you go.
This should, that works perfect. Now he should really be able to thread that
Did
cue
he get
ball.
straight, though?
No, he's got enough even to cheat the pocket.
That's
if he
one
needs
heck of a
to.
stun shot.
Oh, I think he's got it.
Oh, yeah, he had to hit it so hard.
Yeah, he actually hit it. He drew it back too far.
Right.
Yeah.
When you
Otherwise,
put
it
that
would
much
have.
Power on it.
I think that would have been perfect if it didn't run into the 13.
Just slide down for the 6. Yeah, good
Yeah.
call. I mean, he was a little straight on the 1, so he had to hit that like break speed.
Yeah.
And when you do that, your tip, drops depending on your stroke.
So is he jumping or missing? He's jumping here. Good hit. Does not go.
Yeah, he has an interesting jump stroke. It kind of just pile drives right into the ball.
I wonder, does this say what kind of jump cue he has? We know.
It's probably one he made.
Yeah, we all
I
know
was to
about
guess.
his snooker cue. 69 inches. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything in here about shooting break, jump shafts, weight size. Yeah, nothing on his jump cue.
Hey, Derek. Avenue Auto. You got like 8 different names. He said they finally just started playing. I think he's talking about the Packers.
Oh, we don't talk about the Packers in here.
Well,
we're
you
Bears
know.
fans here.
Oh.
I
don't
speak.
think
I
so.
speak for myself, but
Are you really?
oh yeah,
How could you be?
I'm from Chicago originally.
Yeah, but when you say Chicago, you're not from South Chicago. You're from some rich suburb.
No, I'm from South Side of Chicago.
Are you?
Well, I mean, it's Oak Lawn, South Side of Chicago,
Oh, okay.
Cook County. You know,
Yeah, nice suburb.
sure.
Chicago boy.
Maybe 40 years ago.
I mean, I was born in Waukegan, so that's also Illinois. Nice kick attempt on the 6.
MH called it after he made it, which is, you can do that. You just don't get to shoot again.
Yeah, you just sit back down. But he left him a little tough. I mean, these are tester shots here. Last thing you want to do is miss a ball and just give up the game.
Jason is not afraid of the tough shot. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's a very aggressive player, very confident, I just noticed the cheat sheets up there.
Yeah, I forget about him sometimes. Tells you how to talk into the mic.
I think I violate all of those. Oh, he hit that one nice.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it was really nice shot.
And if he would have missed, I don't know. Yeah, he might have had the 8.
No.
Yeah, it looks pretty hidden back there.
I mean, he might have had a piece of it. Maybe. Yeah, you might be right. It's hard to tell.
But he made it. So now what are we looking at? We're looking at
13 ball. Or 14. Yeah,
14
shoot the
on
14.
the side.
Yeah, it breaks up that.
Got rid of his trouble balls.
Uh-oh. MH could be in trouble here.
Yeah, I don't see Jason having too many problems with this.
All right, so he's going with the 15 ball. So it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up here. He's using a lot of inside. So whenever you use inside English like this, well, he's trying to keep the cue ball high on the table, but it makes the shot tough, and he does a really good job dropping the shot.
Oh, my gosh. What are the odds of that?
Well, he used a lot of inside on that. I don't know why he went
loves
so
his
much
inside English. But you know what? MH has got to be feeling good about getting back to this table.
Oh, yeah. That looked like Jason was out on that table. He just overcooked that ball.
I mean, that was a gift. So 3-3 in a race to 10.
Still tied. So talk a little bit about MH's cue since it's laying there on the table. If you look at it, he made it out of ash wood, which
is a nice piece of ash.
Yeah, Mason says that all the time.
It is, though. He handpicked it.
Yeah. And then he's got, if you look at the top, God, oh my God. Bump, bump, boo.
I don't even have those sound effects anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, he's got some Purple Heart in there inlaid, which is nice.
Larry Ryder just walked in. The legend.
Oh, there's Larry. Okay, so.
The legend. Here, let's see if we can catch him quick. There he is, strolling through.
Larry on the stream.
There he goes. He's looking for Susie Q.
Oh, you just walked right by her.
Oh. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's going to get a cup of coffee. He wants to play.
Oh, look at where's MH breaking? He went head ball.
Head ball. That's it's the last time he's going to do that.
Yeah, normally he's been hitting middle ball. Third ball breaks. MH special. That or the second ball break. I usually see him do. Always fun to start a rack off with ball in hand, and I think you're picking solids here. 7 ball is going to be the tough one.
This is definitely not a table that I'm going to sit and try to guess, because I think it's going to rearrange a couple of times before we get to the end of it.
Can you go to the top view, see if the 7 goes past the 9?
Take a look at the options here. I mean, this is ultimately what Jason's looking at.
Oh, yeah. You start with the 7 ball, shoot the long shot all the way down, because that's your only trouble ball.
Yeah.
And you could draw that. That's an easy drawback to the 4. Or you could bump into the 8, move the 8 maybe, shoot the 7, bump into the 8-10. Mess that up, but that doesn't really leave you much.
You don't want to, I mean, I don't know. I don't like that long shot on the 7, but it's definitely the right shot.
You definitely, you don't want to start with the long shot, but in a case like this, if you can get your one trouble ball out of jail, do it.
Right. It doesn't help the 8, but I'm sure he's got a plan for that.
Well, if he wants to move the 8, what he can do is shoot the 4, bump the 8 into the 7, but then you're risking not
Right.
leaving yourself a shot
Right.
after. You know, there's that.
He's looking through it. He's definitely looking through it. And the 4 could break up the 8 later, right? So he could come back to that. He's definitely got some options here.
I think for some reason I like starting with the 7. 7 or the maybe do something clever with the 4.
Yeah, I mean, unless he's trying to plan, maybe trying to get maybe the 5 and the 3 out of there and land perfect on the 7, but we know how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, you can get out of line really quick.
Couple inches, and
Yeah.
it's a hard shot.
Maybe starting with the 4 is the right shot. I don't know. 7 is another good option.
He's putting some thought into this one. He wants to do it right. He's got ball in hand. He likes the 7. Maybe the 7-8 combo.
The 7-8 combo.
7-10?
I don't know.
I'm guessing now.
I think he's shooting the 9 ball.
So he switched it up.
Yeah.
Forced it a little bit.
You know what? Maybe the stripes did look better. I just didn't even consider the stripes actually. So
Right.
That's
Yeah, because the 10 was stuck in there. That
Yeah.
would have solved it.
yeah.
He had a pretty good plan there. Now, MH isn't sitting free and clear here. He's got to do some processing.
I almost like the stripes now. I mean, the 14 ball's kind of in a bad spot. But the only good starting shot he has for solids is a combo. The 11-2. Maybe the 7. You could go after the 7. He's looking at the 10-9, but that's risky. Being locked on the 8 the way it is. And actually, you get a better look. Can you see is there space between the 8 and the 10 down the line? It's blurry for me.
No, the
Okay.
10 doesn't go.
Into the 9?
No.
Okay. Well, MH was lining it up, and if he's saying it don't go, I'm pretty sure it does not go. So he's going to go for the 7 here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good option. Come back. Probably bust up that middle section there.
I think he's okay there. That'll work.
Yeah. I mean, the 4 ball is going to be a little tricky.
Yep, 4 ball will be the issue. I'm sure MH is going to figure out where to get to.
These
to
are
kinda
those
move
brutal types of tables, though. Like, he could be working all these beautiful shots out and just get stuck right at the end, and then Jason's going to have like a nice 4 ball run to win.
Well, that's the problem
Always
with the 4
happens.
ball, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and look where the stripes are sitting, too. They're sitting...
When you can't, I don't
Pretty.
see a safe or anything. I'm not saying in this situation a safe is an answer, but
Well, because like once MH gets the 3 and the 5 down, Jason's balls are wide open.
right.
You know?
Yeah, and you got to think about that a little bit, but
So he's going to go after the 1 here. Or the 6, I'm sorry. What a
interesting shot choice.
Yep, and that's going to put him in trouble.
He wasn't considering the 11 ball. Threw him offline a little bit, blocked the 1, and almost caused a scratch.
He can kick the 2. He's got the 2. I think he's going after a combination here, but I thought he was nipple hooked there for a second, but I'd
No,
almost be
He's
kicking.
nipple free.
Oh, he was able to get at the 2.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
And got the 8 out of jail. Managed to get a shot on the 4.
And this will break up the 5. Man,
Abs-
why can't I play pool like this?
Absolutely. This worked out great for him.
Just hit balls and things roll into position for you.
He
I
just,
need to learn how to do this.
You just got to use the force.
The force, the PMA,
PMA force.
the PMA force.
For those of you that don't know what PMA is, positive mental attitude. Chris is loaded with it. If you ever play him.
Yeah, not when I play. See, for me to play good pool, I have to become kind of a jerk, which is tough for me to do, so I don't play very good pool.
Okay, so he's just taking a soldier. Oh, my God, did he call that?
He did.
He called the one ball.
Yeah.
Wow, we need to look at that. He played a one-ball carom shot.
One ball carom.
Wow. I'm like, what does he shoot? I thought he was just trying to take a...
Here's the replay. Watch the carom.
That is amazing. I mean...
It's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful shot.
On.
That's crazy. Beautiful shot.
Wow.
Jedi jerk, Supkiss says. Yeah, that's PMA. So for those of you that don't know, Patrick is a motivational speaker that travels around the country teaching a lesson in PMA.
PMA. I teach large classes of one, Chris. So far, you're my only student.
Well, I thought you taught a lot of people being, in the service.
Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago.
Oh, a couple years ago. Oh.
It feels like forever.
Well, I guess time does sometimes fly, but not for you.
Okay, was he trying to get behind the 5 here, but does not.
I think that's when you're retired and you have nothing to do. Time goes really slow.
No, time goes... It's weird as you get older, time goes faster.
Well, yeah,
it just
for
never
sure.
stops
I know.
moving.
Yeah.
I'm going to blink my eyes, I'm going to be 70. I mean, well, what's going on?
Yep. Yeah, he's an inspirational speaker, Supkiss.
Yeah.
They call him Dr. Sharpstick.
Oh, I haven't got my doctorate yet. It's just Mister.
Oh, he's working on his master's, and then he'll get his PhD, and then
Then I'll be Doctor.
then I can call him Doctor, the PMA master. Oh boy, what a beautiful shot!
Yep, that just opened up the table for him. Fixed that 14 ball problem.
Got kind of in a weird spot here, but I think if you've got the confidence, you shoot the 14 here.
Supkiss says, "Hey, I'm 70." Well, that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with 70. I'm just saying, before I know it, I'm going to be 70. I didn't say I wasn't looking forward to it. I'm probably still going to be here in the booth when I'm 70.
Yeah, when Patrick's 70, he would have been retired for almost 40 years. I mean, I don't know why he's complaining. I mean, I got to sit here and listen to this.
You're the one that keeps bringing it up. I never even bring it up.
No, you brought it up this time.
Never.
Pretty sure. He goes, if you don't start shooting better, you're going to be living in a van down by the river. Thank you, Harold.
Oh, funny story, man. I got back off a deployment 5 years ago, and there was this cat in my house, and it was living in a culvert and underneath my van, and I named it Farley after that skit because it was living in a van down on my driveway.
That's pretty cool. Did you feed him?
She died after like 2 years. She got sick or something. Yeah.
All those outdoor cats.
I spent $2,000 taking her to the vet, getting her all doctored up.
Man.
Got her all fixed up, all better and everything. And then she decides to go and get sick on me. I'm like, she couldn't eat her. I'm like, man, not to be a Debbie Downer on the stream here, but
Yeah, you
whoops.
funnel that PMA.
Yeah, PMA.
It's hard to have PMA when you're talking about a cat.
We brought up the down by the river. I'm like, oh, my cat.
The Farley cat. I'm going to remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, Jason's kind of working through this. He's getting out of shape a little here and there, but honestly, you roll this in, you got the 8.
Yeah, he's just got to play this pocket speed metal ball.
Yeah,
Just
you don't
right
need to
on
do
you.
too much. I mean, if you want to stroke it, you go back and forth, but don't put a lot of, right and try not. You're just going to
Or
scratch.
backspin, yeah,
Right.
don't scratch on the side because this is a scratch shot if you hit it wrong.
Perfect. Couldn't have been hit any better. Well, that's going to bring Jason up again.
Yep.
I don't think MH did MH have the lead at the beginning. He did.
Yeah,
He had
he did.
2-0, and then
2-0.
Jason won 3 in a row,
Yep.
and then MH won 1. Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of going back and forth now later in this match.
Racing to 10, so it's not over. It's probably going to go hill at this rate.
Yeah, the pool hall. I mean, the weekly tournament's starting to wind down. We got some people here watching the game. Packers finally got a touchdown, it looks like.
Bogus. Yes. See who won? No, still got the hot seat match going on. Well, you got Susie and David Midlow still going at it. And Barry Chapman just took down Mike Sabota to play for the fourth place match, or I'm sorry, for third place. So the loser of that will be fourth place. So yeah, we're getting to the top four here.
That's not bad for 6 o'clock.
Yeah, winding down that quick for a Sunday tournament. Yeah. Getting them, and they're playing 4 games, race to 4, so.
Yeah, 4-3. I believe 3 on the losers.
3 on the losers.
Still a very good race, no handicap, tiered entry, every Sunday, 1 o'clock, here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard.
And what do we got every Monday and every Friday?
9-ball and 10-ball.
Yep.
7 p.m.
Monday 9-ball, Friday 10-ball.
Yep, correct.
Yep.
3 foul rule on 10-ball. So if the advanced players want to up their game, they don't like 9-ball, you can play pretty much professional rules
10
on
ball,
Fridays.
Yeah, 10-ball is a really tough game to play in a bar box for me, I think.
You got to have really good cue ball control, and you got to focus for every single shot.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Well, it's the table. Just it's weird how much one extra ball can add to the table.
Well, yeah.
When you're going,
clusters,
rotation.
the break is tough, yeah. In other news, Andrew Donald says, MH has a new phone. He does.
And why does he have a new phone?
Well, there's a whole story to that, right? He left the phone on top of his car, and then I guess he got home and he's like, "Where's my phone?" So he uses an app to find his phone. It's like, "Where's my droid, dude?" Something like that, and it allows you to take pictures. So he took some pictures, and it was just pictures of the sky. So he's like, "Well, it still works. It's obviously pointing up at the sky somewhere. So let me backtrack."
All you got to do is analyze the clouds or the stars, and you can triangulate
exactly.
where it's at.
So he found it right outside of, the Mad Apple here on the frontage road.
Oh, wow.
And it was still working, but it needed a new screen. It needed all kinds of stuff. It wouldn't charge. So he took it over to, I don't know, what is it, that replace my screen place?
He's got a good run going here. If he can get the cue ball to come in between the 11 and the 14, right over to the 4 ball.
It'd be a beautiful run. So long story short, he takes it over to this place.
Look at that shot. Perfect.
They kind of dink him around a little bit. Weeks and weeks go by. They can't fix it. Then he gets a new phone.
I don't know if he wanted to be on the rail. It's going to make things a little tricky here for him.
Yeah, it's tough to go from the 4 to anything now.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have to play the 4, right? He can play the 2.
Yeah, I like the 2. I mean, you play the 2, maybe get an angle off the 3 to the 7, come back for the 4.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's hard to pass this up when it's right there,
Yeah, as long as you get shape after the shot, that's going to be the key. Got to come off the top rail, or not.
Oh, he held it nicely.
See, I thought he would have gone forward there to go up to the top rail and back.
Well, the angle, I mean, honestly, he made that look pretty easy.
So now he's got the 3 all the way down, or the 2. I like using the 3 maybe here. And you know what? He can use the 15 as a stopper here. Use the 15 as a stopper and just push that ball. Boom. 15 as a stopper.
Perfect.
Gets on the 2.
Yes, Upkiss. I guess the phone fell right off his roof, right outside of the parking lot here.
Yeah, I was hoping that
he was able to find it.
15 was going to roll a little more. So he's going to have to come with a stroke here. Maybe play this all the way up to the top rail and back down to the 7 if he shoots the 2. So that's...
Maybe we'll see some kind of a power draw stroke.
No, I don't think here. Because then the cue ball is going to go to the top of the table. It's going to be top spin.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit of right.
Yep, there you go. Come back down the rail.
To the 7. Look at that shot.
Oh, beautiful.
MH. Pat yourself on the back for that one.
Great shot.
It's not getting easier, though.
Well, now he can either follow out of this or draw out of this. I mean, he's
Yep.
feeling pretty confident, it seems like.
Yeah. I think he's going to follow 2 rails right in between the 14 or...
You know what? I'll take that all day. You know, at least it's not a jump shot.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go right in between, but he did hit. He got a bump, kind of slowed the cue ball down for him. But he still got a shot on the 8 here. Yeah, he's making some good shots, good decisions here in this rack. He's got to bear down and just drill this ball in. This is a spot shot, not easy. Oh, he overcut it.
Oh, no. And scratched. Oh, wow.
No, so he was working on a run, right?
He was.
working
Yeah,
on
that'd have been a nice run.
Second run of the game for him.
Just got a little short on the 8.
Yeah, see, this is painful, like if you're MH, because now you're giving ball in hand with nothing on the table to your opponent, and Jason's very capable of just plucking all these balls like clockwork here.
Supkiss, you're behind a little bit on the feed. Make sure you click that live button or fast forward to the end. She's back a couple shots.
Okay.
Hard to keep up with the chat. I got to ignore it or like go backwards. So just letting you know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is brutal as a competitor.
Yeah, you play so good, and then you miss that last shot, and your opponent's gonna make you pay. That's why sometimes they say if you miss early or miss a ball, miss early. Never miss late.
Right. Right.
Because it just makes, there's not a whole lot of work for your opponent. Like Jason right now, he could probably play with the back end of his cue and hit all these in.
Yep. Jason shooting the 11 right now, Supkiss. In the side. Makes it. Just to make sure she's queued up. Although it probably won't matter because when she watches it, it's gonna be lined up anyway. It's so tough because the chat can be behind the video.
Well, yeah,
You know.
we get the comments about 30 seconds after, I think. So
No, I mean they're pretty live. But if someone's back, maybe 5-10 minutes, they're not seeing what we're seeing.
yeah.
But the chat is live.
Well, oh yeah, there's no wrong ball here. I mean, you could use any ball you want as a money ball here. Really.
Yep. And she says that it happens often. The other player get to clear the table with no obstructions. Hey, Mike B. Hi from New York. Have been watching mini matches, but the first time I've caught a live version. Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, Mike,
Appreciate it.
have you ever checked out King of the Hill, our Friday night matches? Those are awesome matches to watch as well.
Yeah, if you can catch that, it's 7:30 Central every Friday. We have our opens, right? Those are the 700s.
Top tier players in the state. We got a really good match coming this week.
Yes, we do.
Can't wait for it. Actually, I might come up here and watch that one live.
Hey, you can get in the 10-ball tournament if you're bored and kind of shuffle
Yeah,
around.
but I like watching the match.
I know, that's what I do. So I've been doing the stats for it, but I do it out here with the Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, he sold the farm on that one.
MH has got to feel... He's got to feel like, man, this is... I get one more chance?
And you know what? Even if he misses this shot, think about it. Even if he misses this shot, he'd probably still get back to the table.
You don't want to miss this.
Oh, yeah, no. But I'm just saying, like, check it out. Let's say he missed. Look where the cue ball's gone, you know?
Right.
You leave Jason nothing there. So, yeah, MH fortunate enough to get back to the table. After a great run, I mean, he just hit a tough shot on the 8, you know?
Fong is very pink today. He's got his hoodie up, and it's tied really tight around his head. Just think it's kind of funny. Is it
that's
cold?
Not Fong.
Yeah, that's Fog.
What's he doing?
He's putting balls away. He's doing his TD job, tournament directing job.
Okay. Well, Susie's still in the tournament, it looks like.
Yeah, she's kicking butt and taking some names.
First time I've seen her here in a while.
Yep, Supka says, saved by the bell. He's one lucky ducky.
There's no luck in 8-ball.
I think it's all luck. Unless you play position pool or placement pool like Earl Strickland is recommending.
Chris, if you play 8-ball properly, there should be no luck.
That's not true. You always have to rely on what your opponent does.
No, I figured this out. All you got to do if you're playing 8-ball, after the break, we'll make a ball and then just run out.
Every time. Then
There's
you
no
don't
luck.
rely on your opponent getting lucky or a weird leave or roll.
That's all you got to do.
I agree with you now. So dry break by MH.
All right, what are the balls here? What do you think?
I don't know. I kind of like solids if the 5 slides by, right?
Yeah.
It does.
Stripes. But there's no good shot. Yeah, I think he's taking stripes here. Start with the 11 ball.
Sure. I mean, there's not a lot of problems either way.
Start with the 11 or the 14 if you don't feel confident on the 11. Or you could play this combo, 9, 13.
Right. And he does love doing that.
Yeah, but I think the stripes are the balls to take here.
I mean, they do seem a little more open, especially on the left side of this table.
Yeah, the solids, I just don't like where the 3, the 7, and the 4 are. Otherwise, I like the solids.
Right. It can get weird, for
But
sure.
yeah, look at the stripes now, man. They're wide open.
And he blocked the 5.
Yeah.
So if something goes wrong, it's got that for him.
Just don't save the 9 for your last ball. That'd be devastating, I think.
Supkis says, imagine being hit by lightning while playing pool. That's how lucky he is. 1 out of 1,000,000? 1 out of 1,000,000,000. What are the odds?
Being struck by lightning while playing pool?
Or maybe just being struck by lightning in general.
Oh, I was going to say, odds of being struck by lightning while playing pool, pretty low since it's an indoor sport. But in other places, it's outdoor.
You never know.
There's a lot of outdoor pool in the Philippines.
I think even when it's indoor, it's outdoor. In the Philippines.
You just confused me completely.
They just kind
Even
of have...
when it's indoor, it's outdoor.
They have like no doors and no walls. They might have a covering.
You walk through a door to outside.
It's just an opening.
You walk into the door.
It's like every building is a pavilion. I mean, they have pool halls like that. It's just kind of open to the outside, but it does have a roof. I don't know. I've never been there. I'd like to go someday.
She just said she's been hit by lightning in the past, and it's very annoying. I would imagine it would be annoying, but I guess you're living on a mountain. You're a lot higher in the sky. So
how many times have you been hit by lightning? I mean, you're 70, so it didn't do too much damage.
it depends. You get hit by a big bolt of lightning or a little bolt of lightning.
It could have just been like, a little bit of static electricity.
I don't know. Getting struck by lightning, I mean, you know how hot? It's like 12,000 degrees Kelvin or something. It's like ridiculously.
Yeah.
It's like, it's plasma.
Right.
So it's.
A lot of voltage.
Yeah, it would burn.
5 times she's been hit by lightning.
Buy me a lottery ticket. What? Are we talking about like lightning from the sky?
Or someone missed the 8 ball.
Oh, look at the run that Jason's going on. Working it pretty good.
Well,
This is a break and run he's working on, right?
I mean, he got, it's not,
Yeah, he started with that 9-11 combo.
well, I think MH broke dry.
Okay, yeah, and then...
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. And then Jason's been running since.
Yep, he's been doing well.
Yeah.
Started with that combo that you suggested. So Mike B says, I used to go to Appleton years ago for printing business, and there was a bar totally covered with Christmas stuff. Well, that's Cleo's, downtown Appleton. Still there. Still looks the same.
Still covered with Christmas stuff?
Yeah. You've
Like
never been to
year-round?
Cleo's?
Like year-round?
Yeah, that's their thing.
Oh.
You walk in and every wall.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Did you see the 3-ball move?
Yeah, so Jason moved the 3.
Oh, you can't touch it again.
Yeah, that's actually ball in hand now that he did that.
He shouldn't have done that. But MH is a cool cool cucumber.
I'd be like, no, that ball was right next to the side pocket.
Yeah, and you can do that. So the opponent, here's the shot again. So he shoots and then drags his shaft over the 3 on the way back. And then he's like, oh, I bumped it. It was here. MH is probably like, go ahead and put it back. No big deal.
Okay, the 2 did not drop, which is good. For
2 to the
MH.
6. We almost missed that shot. So, yeah, Mike B., if you ever come back to Appleton, Cleo's is still here and it still looks the same. Very well-known bar. One of the only bars that is still there. All the other bars are weird now.
Yeah, I've only been in the area for like 2 years now, and I don't get out to the bars really. This is the only place I come. It's the only place to be really. It's the Mad Apple.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, downtown Appleton's a lot of fun. That was beautiful.
Move the 7 right into position.
Great shot, yeah.
If he shoots the 1 ball here, he's out. Shoot the 1, go to the 2, 7 to the 3.
Honestly, I like the 7-3 first.
Oh, take this 1 ball right now.
I know.
Or take
for me though,
2 and get better position on the 1 maybe, but get rid of the 1 and the 2 first. Yeah, he's going for the 1. I like it.
I wouldn't start with this shot.
I do. I start with this 1 all day.
I mean, there's no harm in doing it.
Yep. And then come out nicely, get a stop shot on the 7. Look at that shot. Nice.
Draws it back clean. Yeah, I mean, so he really liked the 3 for the, the key ball to get to the 8. But, I mean, I've got no problem getting to the 8.
Just don't get nipple hooked. He should have been thinking about that. I think he's going to be, I think he can hit this. I don't know. Can we zoom in on the top of him maybe?
Well, the top view is on the right.
Wow, I was about to say that. You just got to be careful about getting nipple hooked. Oh, and he just really hit it hard, but he's good.
I mean, he got off the rail. For being as straight as he was, this is a great position.
He got as close to being hooked as you could there.
Oh, he didn't like it. He's getting up. He's resettling.
And
he mentioned something to me earlier.
Yeah.
He said his stance didn't feel right.
Yeah, he's not feeling that shot. But he's doing the right thing. He's getting completely out of the shot.
Correct.
He's not trying to force into it. So for that reason, I'm saying he's going to make this shot.
Ooh,
made the shot.
Wow.
That's all because
that's all that counts.
Those first few times he got up, he's like, you know what? I don't see it. If you don't see that shot, you're going to do exactly like MH did. Stand up and get back into the shot.
Correct.
Never try to force into it. So kudos to MH.
Correct. Correctamundo. So, yeah, Mike B says the Cleos from the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, it's exactly the same, man. 30 years later. 30, 40 years later. Exactly the same. Christmas lights. Christmas decorations. It's just a bar. I mean, it's a huge bar. They make the best mixed drinks, too.
But why is it Christmas year-round? I don't get the...
It's just a goofy thing that Cleo's is known for. You got to go sometime. Maybe when Mike B comes down, he says his next stop is going to be the Clarion next to the Mad Apple. So he could stay at the hotel, saltwater pool, jacuzzi, come on over, play pool.
New rooms. They refurbished all the rooms there.
And we'll go down to Cleo's for a drink. Just because Cleo's is Cleo's.
And all you got to do is stop in at the Apple. Me and Chris are always here, so.
Yep. At least 3 days a week I'm here.
I'll be here Monday mornings, Tuesday evenings, Thursday
you
evenings.
Got leagues now. Yeah.
Yep. And then I got, and Sunday. So I'm here 4 days a week.
Your game's going to improve a lot playing in these leagues.
I mean, I thought my game was already perfect, but.
Well, I mean,
just play it.
Competition-wise, since you don't really play in any tournaments.
No, my game it's been getting better since I've been coming up here.
League helps.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you got partners that you'll let down, and you got to try harder, and you got to take input from others. I mean, it's a whole new thing.
Oh, one of my favorite memes is like this guy's playing with his team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the team's looking at him because he's got a really tough shot.
Yeah.
And the team's like, "You're gonna play safe, right? You're going to play safe, right?" And he's like, "Absolutely." He gets up to the table, looks back, 5 ball, 5 rails.
Yeah. There goes the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there.
It's just the way the meme is written
Yeah.
in their faces and everything. And I'm like, I've seen it, just playing in leagues before, like
Right.
where you're like, you want your opponent to play safe, play safe, play safe. And they take this crazy shot. And you're like, oh, man.
Well, then the next meme is going to be...
And I'm probably the guy taking the crazy shot,
oh,
actually.
of course. Yeah, we all been there, man. Yeah.
Ooh, how did he get here? Let's see. What did he get?
He cooked it.
He's still got a shot on it, though.
He definitely wanted the 10 in the side, which, I mean, he's only
Mm-hmm.
off by about 4 or 5 inches.
Not even. I'd say just an inch higher, and he's like really good
Right?
with angle to go back up
Sure.
top and come back down. I think he's banking here. Oh, wow. He had room to cut that.
Oh, gotta drop.
I didn't know that he had room to cut that in.
So speaking of your meme, the meme after that is laying awake in bed, not able to sleep, thinking to yourself, I should have played safe.
Yeah.
I've seen that one too. So that's part 2 of that.
That's what
Every pool player.
It's going to be on my grave.
I should have played
Should have
safe.
played it safe.
Yeah. In life.
Yeah.
Life in general.
Just play it safe.
Should have played it safe. Can't always be offensive.
Wow. See, what was that shot?
Well, you tried to get the 3 out of there. Almost.
Yeah. I mean, he just really super cooked that shot.
I mean, he knows. There's no point in making these balls if he can't get the 3 out of there. He's got a head on him. Supka says, classic. Second player clears the table. Yep. Jay Parker, Wausau. I don't know. That's Jason Parker. He's chiming in on chat. He's not from Wausau.
Oh, no. He did this he did this last week, remember?
Wonder what he's talking about. Maybe tournaments?
No. Jay Parker is Jason Parker shooting.
Yeah, why did he say Wausau, though?
I think maybe someone asked where he's from, maybe.
Oh.
Or where he's, I don't know.
Oh, and yeah, Supkiss, he knocked the 3, but it's cue ball fouls only. So the opponent has the option to put the ball back. So it's not a foul. Hopefully that answers that. Rick, oh, okay. Rick did say, where's Jason from? Just tuned in. Yep, Wausau. Is that what it says? Oh, yeah, you had to take notes. Yeah.
No,
I forget.
that's what.
No, I
Chase
know, but
is
you
in-
don't have any.
No,
fact.
yeah, I don't have
gotcha.
anything in
So
front of
good
me.
drop. Rick says thank you. Supkiss, haunting dreams about flubbing shots. Got to have a short memory. At least that's what they say.
Well, MH with the opportunity to get back at the table. Playing the bank shot. Comes a little short.
A little risky with that 8 ball.
I'm sorry, a little long on that bank shot.
Well, this is another opportunity for Jason Parker.
So 1 ball's tricky. He's playing 7 into the 2 here, maybe. But then what do you have? Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see.
Tricky table. It's a tricky table. This is not going to be easy out for Jason here. There's some work that needs to be done, that's for sure. He's probably, I think he's going to just push the 6 into the 10 here. And I don't know if he's going to call it. Maybe. I don't know if I'd want to call this shot. I'd be playing safe. Just 6 into the 10. Take Soldier off the table for MH, you know?
I like that. And Supkiss also mentioned the 7 ball is now blocked by the 8 ball. So, you know, unless he gets that angle to come back around it, the 8 ball stopped in such a position that might actually benefit MH later.
Yeah, and MH has got, I mean, the thing that's kind of be saving grace here, we missed that, is that 13, it goes past the 2, and the 2 makes it a big pocket almost.
Right. Yeah, it's an uncharacteristic miss there for MH. Being up a game, you think he would kind of buckle down.
So now what do you do? I take this 1.
Maybe he didn't want to make it.
I'm shooting this 1 ball right into the 15 right now. Yep. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
maybe
not. Yeah, that's not protecting anything.
Yeah, maybe because the 13 does go, so can't do that. That's a bad idea, actually. Don't listen to me.
Drills it in the side.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to come with another one here.
At that point, it would have been better just making the 2.
Jeez, look at that.
Drills the 2. We're gonna have a highlight
Look at.
extravaganza.
I'll tell you what, when he's stroking shots, it's fun to watch. I mean, he's just got puts a lot of power into his shot, you know. Does he get on the 3?
Oh no!
He fell short. See, that's the one where it's like you think he's going to put the stroke on it, and then he kind of slow rolled it in. That's interesting. Wait, is that score? MH is up 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. MH is up 5-4 because of the gift, the lightning bolt,
Oh, yeah.
as we called it. We still never got around to finding out how Supkis got.
Oh.
Wow! I knew that 8 ball was going to be risky.
8 ball just about dropped. Oh, and it took a soldier away from MH, but I think MH is going to be good here to get out.
Yeah, you just gotta
Well,
even bump the 8. You'll be fine.
yeah, I think he's got to bump into the 8 here. He's got to come across back into the 8 just to risk not getting behind the 8.
Sure.
Right?
Correct. Yep.
Or was he? He's playing a 14. Was he shooting at the 14?
No, I mean I think he's probably just figuring out the angle he needs so that
Okay,
he can
yeah.
come off and maybe go around for the 8.
Yeah, I would
I'd
use
be surprised if he was.
13. Use the 8 as a stopper here. Oh well, he tried.
There's his stopper.
But that's the worry, right? Getting behind the
Yeah.
8. Yes, man.
Had to bump the 8. Had to do it.
Yeah.
Needed a little bit of right English, or maybe a quarter tip of lower cue ball. This is brutal because, I mean, they're both playing good, but they're handing the game back and forth to each other.
Well, so this kick shot here for MH, I'd say he's about 50-50 to make this in the side. For some reason, I can see that MH knows how to kick this shot. Don't know what's telling me that this 14 has got a high probability to go in, but I think that it does.
I mean, he knows his systems.
Yeah, and I think for some reason this just is one of those kick shots where I don't know.
That was pretty darn close.
Ooh, that's going to spell trouble. Looks like we're going to have a tie game. It's been going back and forth here.
Yep. Jason's got to feel pretty good about getting back to the table. I've said that before.
Now, the only thing that could go wrong here is he comes off the 6 into the 14. And to negate that, you might shoot the 3 first. But that's the tougher of the shots. Yeah, if you shoot the 6, there's a chance that something could go wrong. So he's taking the safe option here, which is probably the right shot. You just don't want to miss it. Yeah, so he took the safe way out.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, I would have shot the 6.
Yeah, I think he was looking at.
You didn't want to bump the 14 on the way out, sure.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
that was the problem.
And it worked out beautifully. A little bit of a stun, bottom right, come right out for the 8.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He played that risky.
Yeah, it could have went into the side. That would have been devastating.
But I think we're good here. I think we're back to a tied game.
Now, does Jason Parker have a fan group here? We got some people here watching the game, all on the back table.
I mean, that's Isaiah. I mean, he works here.
Oh, okay.
I've never really seen him sit and watch pool, so that's interesting.
Well, yeah, they're all sitting there paying pretty close attention to the game.
Now they're all gone.
I scared them away. What'd I say?
I don't know. They're all going to order food. They got tired of waiting for Jen.
5-5. We're halfway through this race to 10.
Yeah,
Mitch?
it's a race to 5 now.
Yep.
Might as well reset. What do we got? A player break?
Looks like a player break.
Pool hall's starting to lighten up a little bit. You got Larry Ryder there playing on table 6. You got Barry Chapman playing on table 7 to the left.
Check the tournament bracket, see how everyone, see where we're down to here.
Got Pork strolling by.
Which
A lot
one?
of really well-known players.
Which one is Pork?
Pork, he just walked by. He's over by the tournament booth now.
There's a tournament booth,
Yeah, you know, where they type in tournament entries and all that.
but I don't see a booth.
Well, it's kind of a booth. It's a spot.
Man, I can't give you a hard time without getting a hard time
Well,
back.
not online. It's just bad commentary.
All right, so it looks like Ray and Barry, the People's Champ, and Barry Chapman are playing each other for third place.
That's going to be a match. Ray and Barry?
Yeah, they're playing for third place right now. And
So
then,
one of them's going home.
yeah, one of them's going home, and then you got Al Holden and Pork. They're still fighting it out for the hot seat. So yeah, I guess the winner of Ray and Barry.
Well, I
will
think
be-
they just finished because that's Pork walking away.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah,
4-3, Pork.
Yeah, 4-3 Pork. So it looks like the winner of Ray and Barry will be facing Al Holden for second place.
Wow.
So yeah, we're down to the.
That's a heck of a tournament. Just to see Barry and Ray in the losers bracket is a pretty good turn of events. And it's nice. I haven't seen Pork in a long time. And he still comes in and just breezes into the hot seat.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Right? He has the hot seat now? Pork?
Pork, yes.
Yeah, okay. And Caden Hillman was in. He had to play Ray first match.
Yeah, 1-2 games against Ray.
Yeah. But
Pretty
that's
good.
a tough first match.
Pretty
right?
good for
Yeah.
Caden.
He's one of our junior superstars working his way up.
Yeah, going to be fun to see where his game goes in another, 5 years or so.
Right. He's just going to get better
Yeah.
or get a girlfriend.
Mm.
Then pool goes downhill for a few years.
Yeah, I forgot about those years. And then you get older like us, and
Then you
so
play
I just-
pool
I
again.
play pool again.
But you're never as good because your eyes aren't good. Your back hurts. You're a little overweight.
Yeah.
He'll figure it out. He's got plenty of time.
2 pounds overweight. I'm not that,
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm working on my COVID 40.
Carrying around a little extra.
It's crazy. It's like, where'd the last 2.5 years go? If anybody needs a business idea, open up a gym in Menasha. Seriously.
They got a YMCA, don't they? Menasha?
Yeah, they want $150 a month.
What?
It's
I
crazy.
pay $25 a month.
Well, it's because you're military.
Oh,
I'm neither.
that's
Military
right. They
or
want
low income.
$125 a month.
Well, it's like 150 sign-up fee, and then it's like 75 a month, just for
Wow.
me, single. Now, if I get the family plan, which no
Wow,
one
I
else will
can't
use,
Believe that.
I got to pay like 125 a month. They say it's because of the pool and all this other stuff, right? So
Well, everything is going up in price, so yeah, I mean,
it's always been bad.
I just remember when I was a kid, it was like $10 a month for a membership.
Yeah, I
or
don't know,
something.
maybe. I mean, $10 back then was like 50 now, right?
Just about.
So, I mean, it is what it is, and a lot of times I go to the Y and I just go to the weight room, right? And there's kids running around everywhere because it's like free daycare.
I just, I don't do anything anymore. I go to the sauna and the steam room, and that's it.
Yeah.
Swimming pool.
Maybe if I took
Yeah.
advantage of that half of the building, it'd be
Yeah.
worth that money.
Yeah.
But I only have like, an hour for lunch. So I got to pop in, do my workout, and get out.
Yep.
I don't got time for all that.
What's that you ever said? Ain't nobody got time for
Yeah,
that.
ain't nobody got time for
that.
Use the Clarion pool. I wonder, Mike, if I can get, a pool membership here, which if my pool membership will transfer to the saltwater pool next door.
You know what me and my wife been talking about it? We're going to go do it.
Yeah.
One of these weekends, those saltwater tanks where you just float in pitch darkness for like an hour.
Oh, you can go crazy doing that, man.
Yeah, I want to try it out.
You're gonna have like flashbacks.
No.
That silence is deafening. I mean, I've heard people like just lose it in those things.
Yeah, the thing is I got all the tinnitus in my ears, so it'll never be truly silent for me.
Right.
I'll just ding.
That's gonna get so loud in an hour.
Oh, I know.
You're gonna be screaming. Let me out! Let me out! You know, they got that room that's the most quiet room in the world, and people can't sit in it for like more than 5 minutes before they lose their mind.
Really?
I mean, I think one guy sat in there for like 45 minutes, an hour, but you can hear your heartbeat. You can hear every sound that your body is making, and you just lose it.
Well, they say that's the way to eat food, is in like a very quiet, dark place, because you start.
Really?
Yeah, because what happens when you lose a sense, like your sight or your hearing, you know, like if you're not using those senses,
Sure.
your other senses get more highly in tune. So like your sense of taste, you know, so when you eat the food, you taste it like twice as much or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I should eat in the dark more.
Yeah, something they do overseas. They start like, you know, we're going to feed you, but we're going to feed you in the dark so you can't see what you're eating. You can only taste it, which could...
That's brutal.
Man, that could be scary in itself. Like, what am I eating?
Oh, great shot on that 6.
Okay, 3 ball could be... The 3 ball, does it go past the 10? Tricky. Maybe it does.
Supkiss says ringing in the ears is very annoying. Being distracted stops the ears ringing.
It doesn't really stop. It's just you don't notice it as much, you know? Like when I'm here in the booth and I'm talking with you, I don't really notice it as much. But if I'm, you know, in my car, so, you know, because I got it really bad in my ears and it's just always constant
What's
ringing.
it from? Like explosions and stuff?
Yeah, that. And there's one time I shot a 50 cal with no hearing pro.
Oh, man.
And it just blew my eardrums to smithereens, literally.
Yeah, that's one little tiny thing, and boom.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go out there and you shoot a rifle without any hear, you might hear a little ping or whatever, you know. But I did this with, you know, a machine gun, and I ended up shooting like 300 or 400 rounds through it without hearing. So it was like that, but over and over, and I was like, my head was just, it was in trouble.
Yeah, always wear hearing protection when you're firing a weapon, if possible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Even if it's just a little pistol or something, you should wear. Look at this out by MH. Man, he is cruising through this rack nice.
No, one ball at a time. That's what we say here.
I think that break did good.
Supkiss said roaches like eating in the dark, too. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
way.
no.
Oh, he still got it all the way
Man,
down.
he tried to get behind the 14.
Yeah, he really did.
Man, oh,
But now you got to take this all the way down, maybe.
Just
Or
shoot it.
Can he get it in the side? He does.
Nice.
Wow, did he really flirt with that 14?
Ooh, boy.
Nice out by MH,
Very
taking a
nice.
1-game lead. This is an awesome match, back and forth here.
It's crazy. I mean, MH being hungover from the Brewer game. I don't know if he is or not. All I know is that
Well, if you go to the Burger game, probably.
something about a beer bong, but without beer, vodka.
Oh,
Yeah,
vodka bong?
I guess. I mean, you can't do too many of those, right? Before you're just out.
Vodka bong.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't
One
know.
or two, and you're probably out for the count. Put me in the bus and tell me when we're home. So the Mad Apple does a brewer bus from here
Yeah.
that his wife, Jill, organizes. So if anybody's ever interested in the brewer bus, I mean, you basically just...
Are they doing it this year?
They just did. That was Saturday.
How did I not know about it?
Well, it's been on Facebook for a while.
Who posted this on Facebook?
You know, I don't remember seeing it very often.
I did not get an invite.
It's pretty popular. So, like, it's already full before it's even full.
I'm going to go talk to MH. Where was it? Because
You got to talk to Jill.
I went last year.
Jill does all the organization.
Yeah, we went last year. I had a great time.
Yeah, she asked me to go a while ago, and I was like, I'll think about it.
Except
And
it
then
was
full.
the seats, you know, we got on the third baseline. If you ever get on the third baseline, oh my God, it was like, the heat was just insane.
Yeah, the sun's just on you all day.
Yeah, it was
Right.
horrible.
But it was a rainy day yesterday, so
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm glad I
MH
didn't
could
go.
be probably feeling like crap because of the rain.
Oh, well,
Who
they
knows?
got the dome, though. That's
Yeah,
right,
can't they just close that up now?
Yeah, they
Yep.
they dome it up.
Great drop on the 8, Supkus says. Yep, that was a nice out by MH. Pulls it together for once. Jason's looking at the 10, but didn't feel comfortable. Got back up. Taking a peek.
Goes down nice. And yeah, the stripes look pretty good here. Now, MH broke that, right? Broke dry?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
broke
he's
dry.
been hitting the front ball, and it's not been very rewarding for him. I don't know why he switched from the third ball to the front. Third ball's already kind of weird, but it worked for him.
I know he always breaks them apart really well with that break, the third ball or the second ball, but his dropping the ball is usually the issue. All right, so what's he looking?
Oh, you know, they might have actually gone on the Brewer bus. Isaiah and that crew over there, they might have gone with them.
Oh, okay.
They're old school. They used Isaiah still works here, just not full time. One of the best bartenders the place had.
Oh, really?
Really positive mental
I
attitude.
think Ben is really good. Ben works here. He's doing a good job, I think.
Which Ben?
There's more than one Ben at the bar?
Yep.
Oh,
There's power lifter Ben, and then there's assistant manager Ben.
shorter guy.
They're both short.
Dang.
One's young. One looks like Curly from the Three Stooges.
Okay.
Which
well,
one are you talking about?
I don't. Probably the older one, I guess.
Curly? You're calling him? You said he looks like Curly?
No, you said that.
But you're
did not.
agreeing.
No, I didn't.
Ben,
Nope. I know no bartender that looks like Curly.
now you got to pay your tab. He controls the tab. No, so Ben, the assistant manager, yeah, he's super good. I think he's kind of cleaning the place up, real nice. It's nice to have someone here at night, you know.
Well, he's real personable, and like, I mean,
Mhm.
I only met him the first time I met him. Right, I met him one time. Hey, yeah, no, my name's Patrick, so and so. I saw him a week later. Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Yep.
He remembered who I was. I'm
Yep,
like,
he's
that's
super
a
good.
skill set that a great bartender has. Like
Right.
they remember people and
That
their
Ben.
names. Where?
That's walking by there.
Yeah, I think
That's him. He just has a jersey on, so it looks weird.
Yeah, he looks different. I'm pretty sure it's him.
That's him. That's the only other Ben.
I can't see, like, honestly, everyone's blurry.
Oh.
I can't see their faces.
We're gonna need an optometrist for Patrick here to improve
I
his
have
pool game.
glasses. I just never
Oh.
wear them. Maybe I should wear them when I play pool. I
Well,
wonder
if
that
you
would help
do,
me
you
here.
got to actually get bigger lenses.
Oh, really?
Because when you get down on your shot, you don't want to look over the top. So you got to get weird.
Yeah.
They just sit kind of like on your eyebrows.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe.
Or you
Huh.
can get like LASIK or contacts or
Oh
something.
no, I can never do like that. Stuff scares me.
I think it's getting better. Preston. One of the best players I've played at a state tournament, BCA, kicked our butts. Having my Revo shaft dropped off by you guys tomorrow, MH replaces tips. Yeah, he does. Wondering what kind of tips he has laying around. He's got them all.
It's got a few how tips. I wanted a hard tip. How hard tip?
I mean, personally, I recommend the Predator tips.
I recommend the how tips
Because the Predator tips, the soft is more like a medium. The medium's more like a hard. Tyler Steyer plays with a medium. And he has a Revo shaft. So, but I'm sure you have your heart set on something. So I'll tell MH that you're looking, Preston, and maybe I'll send you a line. Otherwise, just stop by.
Well, look at the table MH has got. He's got 4 to the 3 to the 1
I like it.
to the 2.
And Supka says, above 600, we see fewer balls bouncing out of the pockets.
Well, of course.
Yeah, and that's our Friday nights. Like, if you didn't see John and Mason play last Friday, Mason struggled a little bit. He wasn't in his zone, but it was still great pool. Very, very little on the misses side.
This is almost really good here to get on the 1.
I mean,
he's
what
like
do you do here? Take
three.
Yeah,
Three
but
ball, and it comes out nice for the one.
I mean, taking the 3 sounds easy, man. But look at it.
Oh, that 3 is pretty easy there.
This
he's
is not the easiest shot in
He's
the world.
banking it.
Yeah, it does make it a bigger pocket there.
I mean, if he plays it in the side, yeah, just cut it in the side.
It's doable. Wow.
Well, if you bank as good as MH, why not bank it?
But now what?
Now the one.
Will it go on the side?
Yep.
Beauty.
And then it's going to have to roll. Here's the trick is where's the one going to roll? It might.
Well, just look at the tangent line. He's going to need a little top on it, or he's going to stun it over for the 6.
Yeah, he's got to try to roll in between the 8 and the 15. 8 and the 15, get in there.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
And he would have had the 7.
8.
Good call.
In between the 8 and the 15.
Jason's got to feel fortunate to be back at this table.
If he would have made that shot, it would have went in better. I don't know.
Of course. If he would have made that shot, he would have made that shot.
Hey, if he would have made that shot, it would have went in the pocket better. What am I saying?
Preston says, copy that, my friend. Thanks, pals. No problem, Preston. Say hi to your dad. He plays great pool. Not as good as you, but damn good.
What's going to happen here? He's okay.
I think I called your team seasoned, and they took offense to that.
Really?
Yeah, because they're older.
Oh.
So they took it as like, are you calling us old? Because Bad Boys let me on their mic. That was a big mistake. So I was commentating on the finals of my own match.
Wait, you were commentating on your own match?
Yeah.
I'm going to go and shoot. What I'm going to do next is...
Well, not my game.
Oh, okay.
Our match. It was a 5-person team.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
It was me, Susie, MH, and man,
I was saying, like, if I was commentating my own playing, I'd be like, so I'm going to shoot this 11, clear my next 2 balls, and jaw the 8.
I was
my
winning my
plan.
games, though. As the 400, I was the low man on the totem pole. I actually had a table run.
He had a nice breakout on the 7-8, opens it up.
We also had the hot seat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
We should have got you guys, Preston. I still remember that.
Should, could, and would, some of my favorite words.
Oh, they had to double dip us. We couldn't get it together. We had to go out and eat steak, came back. We didn't play for like 4 hours. And then, yeah, it's like we just fell apart. It's like we celebrated too early. You know, like, oh, we got this. We beat their team and put them in the losers bracket. They came all the way back and double dipped us. It was an amazing tournament. I love that. That was one of my better highlights for sure. It's on YouTube.
I'll have to be sure to not watch it. I mean, watch
It's
it.
not bad. My table run actually worked out pretty good. A little here, a little there, a little shaky.
All right, he's got to roll forward here just a touch. Not too. Don't over-roll this. You just don't want to. This is an easy shot to over-roll. Pretty good using the rail here to stop it.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Brings it to 6-6 most likely.
It is a match all the way to the end here. He's really taking his time now. So MH is definitely putting some pressure on him.
In the hole. Yep.
Oh, there's the people's self-proclaimed people's
The people's
champion.
champ.
Yep.
The one who said this.
Every ball is a rail.
That was his quote. He was in the booth one day. And now we know forever. Every
He's not
ball.
wearing his signature hat.
The math hat?
The math
No.
hat.
I think he just got a fresh perm. So he doesn't want to wear the hat.
Got a crowd walking in here. Wait, they all just came back in. What? Oh, they're probably smoking or something.
Yeah, you never know. You never know these days what the youngsters do.
Well, I'm like, isn't it pouring rain out there?
I don't know. I haven't been outside for 17 hours. I've been in this booth with you.
Yep. sure you look forward to this every week, sit in the booth with me. It's got to be entertaining.
I try not to do 3 shifts on it, but it's the least I can do to give Kendall a break.
Uh-oh, scratch on the break. MH coming to the table. And what looks average? Ooh, I don't know if anything looks fun. The stripes have the 9 ball. Maybe start with a 1-9 combo and then life gets easy.
You're pulling the Jason Parker. Shoot the combo.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I like stripes better because of the 2 and the 7.
Yeah, I like stripes. So he's going to try to go into the 1 ball here.
I mean, the combo, a lot of people don't see this, but the combo is a decent shot here.
The 1-9?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that or like he's doing right now works. You just take
But you
it
don't know
into
where
the
it's
1.
going to go, though. That's the thing.
Oh, it's going to go right into the 1 nicely.
I think it went far enough.
Yep. And he's got a shot. It's the important thing. So he's opened up to 9. He solved his problem ball. Oh, yeah, now it's looking really good now, huh?
Well, he's got a couple of options here. Trouble ball being maybe the 13.
The 13.
I mean the 12.
Oh, okay.
I always the pair.
Oh, okay.
I mix it up. But it doesn't look like it goes by the 5, so you got to think about that.
Yeah, you're right.
If it does, it's a very small pocket.
It does go on the side, though, and he could probably do that right now. Just slow roll the 15, get on the 14 into the side. But it's tight. You know, you're playing for a very small window on that shot.
Yep, Supkiss was here Friday. We do appreciate that. And keep in mind, if you guys subscribe and hit the bell, click all on YouTube, you'll get notifications when we go live this Friday. And when we release the highlight reels and other cool things. We've got like a Rodney the Rocket Morris challenge match session. 2 hours of challenge matches where he just kicked everyone's butt except for Troy's.
Yeah, skip the first game of that.
You know, I noticed something. Yeah. We lost a lot of viewers after that first game. I should have cut that out.
I shouldn't have even played that day.
You were a little nervous.
No, I wasn't.
Well, it happens. So Patrick played. Well, he didn't play the first game. Actually, Jacob Kakak did, and we didn't record in time. So you got the first
recorded game. But yeah, so I only got 1 shot. It was on the 5 ball. It was a very easy shot. I dogged it.
Couple of shots, yeah.
And that was it.
He gave you a few shots.
No, that was it.
You missed a lot of shots.
I missed 1 shot.
I don't know.
One
so
shot.
if you guys want to find that video, you just go to our channel on YouTube, Mad Apple Extreme, and then just search for Rodney Morris or The Rocket. He's a pro, if you haven't heard of him.
So yeah, he played a stop shot on the last shot, and he's worked himself into a little bit of a pickle here. And like we were saying earlier, that 12 does not look like it goes by the 5, but I think he's going to try to slide it. I mean, there's about a ball of a pocket.
Ooh, that's not going in anywhere.
Yeah, it didn't. Ooh.
Speaking of pickle, MH got a vodka with pickle juice.
They call that dirty, right?
Well,
Like
I think he
dirty
wanted it
vodka.
separate, but she put it all in one drink.
Because that's like what a dirty martini is, right? They just put the olive juice in there.
Sure.
So I think maybe it's a dirty vodka.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Pickle juice is good. I like pickle juice.
I mean, who doesn't like pickle juice? I like pickle juice on top of my Bloody Mary.
I'm not. Yeah, Bloody Marys.
I know
Ooh.
people don't like Bloody Marys, but
Never been to drink.
it's because you're from Illinois. You're a fib.
Well, whatever.
Does anyone know what a fib is?
You ain't gonna get me on that one.
Well, we can't say it.
Oh no. It's a term of endearment, really.
Yeah, it is. Future, inspirational.
Bar box player.
There you go.
That doesn't work, but
Fibix.
added a few letters there.
Yeah, the cue ball is in a cluster, Supkiss. Jason's working through this.
I think he's trying to roll. He's going to have to figure out that one ball, that's for sure.
He wanted to come back and break the 7 and the 2 up there. Did not get it.
Might be able to do it right now.
I'm playing it safe here.
No, playing the 4, coming off a little bit of spin into the 2, into the 7.
Pass the stress around.
Backspin. Oh, he got the 7.
it. Yeah,
Told
look
you.
at that.
I told you.
I mean, he's got
told
the
you.
confidence in the shot. He puts a lot of English on the ball. He loves it.
Like, coming into it right now.
I mean, at the speed he played it, I mean, how do you know? How does it work? It does. Jason Parker is amazing.
Well, he's still got a lot of work in his rack. It's not easy. That one ball is a problem. I think the 5 ball is going to be his ball.
Does the
to
one
solve
go? It looks like the one goes.
I don't think the one does go.
It's a little tough to see from the left view. We'll
yeah,
wait till he gets over
what?
there.
If I look at the left screen, the big screen, it looks like it does.
Look at
but
that.
over. Oh, yeah, that goes.
All day.
Gotta go.
All day. So, I mean, you could take the 2 or the 7, then the 1. I
take
mean,
the
he's
7
thinking
and the
about
1.
it right now. To be honest,
I use that 2 ball as my last ball to get up to the 8.
it's just a nice spot for the 2 right now. You know, you can put a little draw on that and come back for the 7.
Yeah, but I like trying to get on my last shot, get the cue ball on the rail, use the 2, go all the way up to the 8.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's tough. It's tough to know if you'll get better position on the 2 later.
Or like on the 2, let's say the 2 is your last ball right now, you're shooting on it. A little bit of top right, and that ball's going right up to the top rail.
It's easy said.
Yeah.
I'm taking the 2 personally because
No.
I can put a little, bottom. He kind of did the reverse.
Yeah, but
English on
see,
that.
there goes the money ball. I mean, now he's got to use the 7 as his money ball.
Interesting
thinking-
that he chose to go that route. I'll be honest.
7 will work though, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I think 7 is a good
Well,
ball.
I mean,
to get
you
to
can
the
even
8.
use the 5 and go 2 rails. Like
That
the 8's
gets
not that hard to
tricky.
get to.
That gets a little tricky.
I like those shots. You just got to have good speed, know how to get down to the end of the table. And when you play 9 ball a lot, those are the kind of shots you get all the time.
Yeah, see, Subka said I'd go for the 7 ball. Yep. So I said go 7 to the 1, to the 3, to the 2. But now the plan starts over. You got to go 1.
I think I don't know. I would love to ask him if he wanted to pull back for the 7 or why he went forward with that shot.
Got to get on the 5 ball here. See, I don't know why such the hard stroke.
I mean, sometimes your adrenaline gets going. I wonder how much Mountain Dew he has left. Let's go look at that case. All right.
Well,
I can't tell because it's still a box.
Oh, we should have told him, like, hey, you got to keep the empties on the counter.
Yeah, stack them so we know.
Stack 'em.
He's got a garbage can. He's a clean player. But I think he blocked the 9, so that's going to be a little brutal for MH.
He might want it. So this shot, I like the shot. Bank the 9 right back in the corner, right where he's standing. I mean, he's not going to get much of a better look at a shot on that 9 than right now, unless he has some plan to come into that 5.
Tyler W. Is that Westhouse? He says save the 7 for key ball.
Well, yeah, that's what we're saying.
Right.
Yep. I wanted to use a 2 ball as the last ball on this rack, for certain reasons, but 7 ball works.
It definitely works.
7 ball works. But I think it's maybe a do or die here. Actually, now that I'm looking at that bank on the 9, it's a little tougher of a bank shot than I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's doable, but I mean, you're probably going to run into the 7. I mean, either way, you got to get the 9, right? I mean, you got to shoot the 9. I mean, otherwise, are you looking at a safety? A good player can maybe play a safety back there.
That's a play. You hit this 10 a little full and get the cue ball up above the 12, right?
Yeah.
And then if you get ball in hand, now you can take the 9 all the way up. That's
Sure.
probably the play. Yeah, use this. Or you could use the 15, actually. Might be the easier ball to use here. Come off the right side of the 15 and get behind the 10.
I like the 12 because all you're doing is really following it. Cue ball off the rail. As long as the 12 doesn't hit the 10 on the rebound.
Yeah, there's a few different ways to play safe here, but the safe is, I think you're right, the correct shot here.
If you play safe and you can get ball in hand, you're going to be in a much better position.
Jeremy Gold saying the same thing. Play the 10. That's what I'm saying. Play the 10 ball. Shoot the 10.
Yep.
Play safe. Roll above the 12.
That's perfect.
You could also use the 15. You could even use the 12 ball if you roll forward, but then the worry with that is you're probably not going to get.
Oh,
behind
so
the 10.
he's saying play the 10 ball, then play a safe on the 15. The next shot.
No,
That's an interesting concept. It could work by putting the 15 in front of the 8.
yeah.
Blocking it. Again, not a bad option. And a lot of people would do that. They would just, at this point, they would just tie balls up, so they know that they got a good chance at getting back to the table.
Avenue Auto is asking if we're going to get LJ versus Steyer. Well, that'd probably be a money match. Probably have to look at that. That's the shot I was talking about.
Right.
And I think he got there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He called a safe. Made the 10, left the ball behind the 12.
You know what we need to do is get a little tracker, and every time we call it shot right,
Yeah.
we keep track. Today I think I got like 10 of them.
Oh, yeah, man. You're on fire. Are we going to get an LJ versus Tyler Steyer? Probably not.
I mean, just, because Steyer, he's always playing, it's hard to probably lock that match down. And if he was going to play up here, it'd probably have to be worth his while as far as money-wise.
Yeah, they do a minimum on exhibition matches. So
yeah.
He's a bigwig now. But, I mean, that's up to them. We can always do challenge matches.
Oh, he got the good hit.
Yep.
Now the safe gets tougher.
Yep, it definitely does.
Now he's got to go off the 15, and I don't even know if that's doable.
See, now maybe blocking the 8 with the 15 would have been a better idea because that would have lasted. I like Jeremy's idea. Sorry, man, but your ticker just went down one.
Well, I think he's going to do that right now. Just move the 15 up in front
But
of the 8.
it's so much harder now, right?
No, it's easy.
Come on. Cue ball on the rail?
Cue ball on the rail. All you got to do is hit the right side of the 15 just a little bit.
Just hit the right side of the 15.
Perfect speed,
Maybe if you
Execute
aim for the 8, that would slow it down a little bit on the left side, but that's possible.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to park the 15 right in front of the 8.
I think I reached out and tried to get some communications with Tyler and Margaret Steyer, and I don't know. I think they want to play on a 9-foot table, so that's their game, right?
Ooh, look at this shot. Did I call another one?
I think that might be I don't think it's enough.
Oh, I think it's plenty. Well,
So,
yeah, you're right. He could play it off the rail off the 15. I
Right.
don't think it goes clean.
100%.
Yeah, maybe if MH would have put the 15 just 1/2 inch higher, maybe. But either way, it's going to be hard to get to the 8 here.
Right.
We'll see what happens. See what
It's
goes
not
down.
over till it's over. That's what we've learned here.
It's not over until it's over. Movie reference. But it was said another way.
Right. Jason loves his combos. This is doable for him. I mean, he could just shoot this off the 15. It's going all day.
I'll tell you, it's a do or die shot here. He makes it, he wins. He misses, he's going to lose, I think, the rack.
I mean, you just cut the 8 in half, and it's going to go off the 15.
I think you got to play it off the rail, off the 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cut it in half.
Yeah. And you know what? Even if he misses it, hopefully he's blocking the pocket. Maybe,
Right. Good backup plan.
Yeah. I do not try to thin this pass. So maybe it does thin pass. Maybe you can.
Oh, he hit it hard.
Well, didn't leave a easy one here for
this
MH.
is a tester. Holy cow.
I mean, you got to bear down and make this. And I think you got to shoot the 15 here.
Yeah. Pocket speed.
Yep.
Block the 8 if you miss. He's thinking safe.
What? No way. Really? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a smart shot.
Yeah, that's a safe that everybody should learn.
But you're still leaving a jump shot here.
I don't know about that. You got to jump 2 balls.
Yeah, no problem.
No problemo. Your
Nope.
ticker's going
No
down.
problem, eh?
I think MH is favored to win this one.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you got the Z Bank here, right?
You do.
You got
yeah.
the Z Bank.
You do. Yeah, you could do the Z bank.
It's always a fun shot.
15's kind of in the way for that too.
It is. And so is the 12, really.
This is brutal. That was a beautiful save. And the right time to play
We're
it.
looking at a Massey shot, a jump shot. What is he trying to jump over 2 balls? Like the skip jump, right? He did.
Oh,
He
wow.
did.
Well,
He-
actually
he
the
did
15 wasn't in the way. He was
Oh.
way to the right of it, and he actually hit the left of the 8, which surprises us in the booth because we can't see. Here's the replay.
Yeah,
on
I
that.
think it did jump over the 15 just a little bit, like half a ball.
No, see, he was way over.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And he was to the left of the 8, so very doable shot there. Nice try by Jason Parker.
All right, MH has got a shot on the 15. I think he makes this. He'll be favored to get out. Oh, wow.
Oh, he leaves him straight in the side.
Did not see that coming.
Brutal. Well, like I said, it's never over till it's over.
So Jason Parker taking down that rack, puts him in the lead. 2 games away from the hill.
7-6.
We haven't. So the only tear we've seen, Jason, he spotted off 3 games in the very beginning.
Right, he came out strong.
Yeah, so other than that, it's been back and forth since. No more than a 1-game lead since 3-2, really. Been going back and forth.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those games where MH from the beginning didn't seem real confident. I don't know if he doesn't feel good. Maybe he needs a little bit of sleep.
Well, he started off 2-0, so I think he started off okay. But then, yeah, he dropped 3 games, and 2 of them really, he missed that
Right.
8 ball on the side.
Right.
That was a brutal miss.
Well,
So-
and I remember I talked to him before the match, and he just said he didn't feel right. He said his stance didn't feel right. I said, "How you feeling?" He's like, "Not good." I'm like, "That's not a good mindset to be in
Yeah.
to start a match."
We'll see if he can snap out of it. And
That's
Take it
it's not
down.
over. Oh,
it's a power
start
break.
with this
Yeah, power break there by Jason. But
scratch.
scratches. And I think you're taking solids.
Yeah, let's look at the.
Well, actually,
It's a cluster. But he made a ton of solids. Wow, 1, 2, 3. So he made 3 solids on the break, and a stripe.
and a stripe.
Wow.
So he's going to start with stripes. So
That's
Alright.
clean.
yeah, stripes look a lot better now than
Yeah.
they did a minute ago.
Just got to work through it, figure out where he wants to shoot the 8, which right now seems like bottom left.
Well, if he takes this 12 ball, he's looking at it. What is your shot after? Unless it comes up to the fit. I don't know.
That's a little tricky.
Yeah, unless he's thinking about trying to stop it and then play the 15. That you got a small window there.
Jeremy says MH needs his glasses on his head. That's why his stance feels off. You know what? He normally has the glasses on the top of his forehead. And I
yeah.
always make fun of him for like, oh, that's why you missed. He doesn't have his glasses on.
Where are his glasses?
I don't know. Someone needs to go get them.
Yeah.
Jill, you listening? Get MH's glasses. He's not going to wear them. He's just going to put them on top of his head. Maybe he left them on top of his car and drove off. There is that possibility.
Yeah, he's got kind of a little bit of a dilemma here. I think you got to take the 10 ball here. Because there's a way out. 10 to the 13.
I like the 10.
13, you can get yourself into better position. If he takes the 14, or the 12, he's got to play pinpoint position onto the 15, and then after the 15, he would have to draw back.
Right.
So if he can pull it off and play, a dead stop, he'll have the 15 in the corner, and then he can pull back and get on the 14 and 10.
A little tricky.
But yeah, if he wants it easy, he's going to take this 10 ball or even the 13. I think the 13's available to him if he wants it. He's just trying to work out the pattern in his head. And there's no wrong pattern here. I mean, you go 10, or you could start with the 12, or even the 13.
Or maybe the 8, and then the 3, and then the 7, and then the 6. Then he could go around 6 rails and go for the 5.
I just like you sometimes.
But Jeremy says he's not following through. That's what he's noticing.
Okay, he bumped the 15
Wow.
forward.
That kind of
so
worked
that
out
works.
good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the high percentage shot, but he made it work.
Can you go to the top view? I'll
Sure.
see what the angle is. Can he pull this back to the 10, or is that ball going to... No, it's not.
I mean, you've got options here, though. You can always set up nice for the 14. You can draw it back. He's got a good stun shot.
Oh, look at that shot.
We got a little fortunate.
Put that... No, I think he knew where that ball was
He
going.
did. I don't think he wanted to hit the 5, or do you think that broke up the 8?
I think that broke
All
up
right.
the 8.
All right. I could take that one. Yeah.
So good shot there by MH. So it's good thinking there. This is really well thought out. A little bit of a tough shot here to get on the 10. I think he can... I personally like drawing. I feel comfortable drawing. Some people will follow this shot. I think he might be drawing as well. Yeah, look at that shot. Drew it right back to the 10.
And then block the 8 again.
No.
Just
8
not
is-
where he wanted it,
8
is
is
all I'm saying.
wise. You got to tap the 10 and play the 8 inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good here.
He's okay.
He did a good job working his way out of this rack.
I mean,
actually.
sometimes you just got to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Take what you can get and just do it. I mean, sometimes I don't look at those.
This is the toughest shot he's had in the rack here.
And it's straight in.
Yeah, this is... I know, and this is just a shot that you gotta focus and make. Can't rattle this one.
Wow. Off the point.
Ouch. That's what I'm saying. Like that, for some reason, that was the hardest shot in a rack, and it wasn't, too difficult.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Wow. So paper says more traffic than the Marquette interchange back before when they were clustered up.
Well, yeah, he did a beautiful job negotiating
Mhm.
everything, and then
Yeah.
this is the second rack that he's really kind of just gave away, I guess, because now this is going to be no work for Jason here. And a lot of it was due to Jason's break. He had a great break, right?
Right.
Um,
I mean, you got to shoot something here. I mean, this isn't like, there's a ball in the pocket, right? So he's got to come with one good shot here to get started.
yeah, just a 3 ball probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
The worry is a scratch, Like, do you scratch on the side if you shoot the 3? Probably not, but there's a risk. Maybe you go with the 6 ball here, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to think, you don't want to use a whole lot of English and try to get shape, miss the shot, and give MH another shot at the 8 ball. Take a look at that. 6 is, not great for the side afterwards, so I think you may be right. You might be onto something here.
Yeah, he's going to the 3.
Yep, Jeremy says 3, 6, 5, 4, 8.
Yeah, I like that. 3, 6. Yep, that's going to
And
be
he
the
got pretty
pattern.
good on the 6. Not exactly where he wanted, but, I mean, come on, it's a wide open table. You can go 3 rails if you have to. Worst case, a little inside English.
8's off the rail a lot more than I thought it was. I thought that 8 was a lot more locked down, so he could even go on the side with the 8 if he wanted to. 8 ball has a lot of different places it can go.
Yep. Chose to use a little inside to keep the cue ball in check.
Yep, this is one I'm just playing middle ball, pocket speed, maybe even just a little below center ball here. Just
Right,
have
and a
the-
lot of players will play this pocket speed.
Yeah, because you want the cue ball just rolling up a little bit, so it gives you a little bit of angle on the 4. You just don't want to get straight on the 4 here. That's like the worst thing that can happen. Oh, really confident stroke
Yep,
there.
put a
pulling
good
it-
stroke on it.
Pulling it over. See, that's the shot that I don't know if I'd feel comfortable shooting or not.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
you-
it's better than trusting a slow roll. He knew where the ball was going to go, and he's feeling confident.
Well, he's got to go back to the rail and off here. And ideally, he'd want to get down to the bottom of the table to not shoot past the side of the pocket, but I don't think that's going to matter. He can just come back and forth here just as real easy. Speed is going to be critical on this shot. All right, Chris here doing hand and arm signals.
Susie's trying to talk to me about something. I don't know how to explain it to her. You want to open the door and tell her the score?
I'll just have her come around. I don't know what she
Tell her to
wants.
get on YouTube. It's 8-6. Jason Parker in a race to 10. Smells like gasoline out there. Someone got a diesel? Oh, I gave everybody a break. I muted his mic. Everybody enjoy the piece on your eardrums. All right. I got to unmute you now. Stop yelling. Here we go. There we go.
Am I back?
I just didn't want the music coming through the door.
Oh, okay.
All it takes is 30 seconds, and we get like a copy strike from the jukebox.
Where did he play that 8 ball? I missed it.
Side.
He played it in the side. Okay. Yeah, I said it even goes in the side if it needs to.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Could be
Oh.
wrong.
You weren't watching?
I was kind of watching Susie.
Oh,
It's
man.
been a long day. Hey, let us know. 8 ball on the side, right? I'm 98% sure.
Oh.
So Jeremy did call it the 3-6-5-4-8. He did have to, adjust a little bit. Oh, 8 ball on the break.
That'll get spotted.
Yep. You can either spot it or re-rack. That's the option here for BCAPL rules. And if you scratch and make the 8, the opponent gets that option.
I think he's going to re-rack here. I don't think he's going to like the rack. Yep. Yeah, there was nothing very advertising there. So why not just re-break it?
I don't know. Looking at that, though, I mean, he could have done a combo and done all kinds of neat stuff.
Oh, racking with authority there.
It's not very often we see an 8 ball break. Well, Jason's up 2 games. Hopefully, MH. Oh, someone misspelled his name. It's Penglase. I just realized it. Wasn't me. Sorry, MH. But the YouTube description is correct.
It was spelled right originally. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, maybe someone changed it. Pengaze. Sorry,
Yeah.
MH.
If I'm not pronouncing the names wrong, I'm spelling them wrong. Like, jeez.
I think we're okay.
Well, I mean, the keyboard on that typewriter out there is so small. Like,
Oh, I know.
you
It's tiny.
It is.
Yeah, it's spelled right on the description. So we're okay there.
Another good break.
Yep. And he's still at the table. So,
I think he's playing up to a 9-13 combo here.
and if he runs this rack, he made the right choice on the re-rack after making the 8 on the break.
See, it's tricky here. 9 there. Where's the 9 going? It's going to go into the 4 ball probably. 9 will go into the 4. Or not. Could not really see the angle on it.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky.
Might see another breaking run here by Jason. I mean, look at it. He's got to pull back on the 11 here. Taking his time here. I don't know what else there is other than the 11 or what he's looking at. I mean, he is a little straight on the 11 ball. Chris is working on our soundboard over there.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. I'm sure I'll hear some weird random voice soon. He's going to draw this back. Man, did he hit that nice. Maybe take a look at that, because that's going to be the shot that gave him the rack right here. Or maybe that combo he had earlier too, but that was a key shot to play right.
I did nothing.
Yeah, I like playing the 12 here. I mean, you can play the 10. He's just got to stay below the 12, though. Don't roll above it. Stay below it. Yeah, look at that shot.
Yeah, perfect angle.
Another nice shot.
I mean, this is one of those shots where you don't want to have to hit this too hard to slide too close to the 9, but I think if you just make it with kind of a stop shot, you're going to get a little closer.
I'd like to get that cue ball right to where the top of the K, the top left of the K, right? Just
Right.
hit it, and then just that ball just comes out to the left and up a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. You just don't want to overhit this because the 9's going to be pretty easy from anywhere in that like circle. So he's putting a little bit of draw on it. He's jacked up a bit. Yep, he wanted to get perfect on that. He didn't want any chances.
Yep,
And he's stroking them well, so why not?
that works pretty good. Yeah,
If
so
you're
this,
making it happen, go
you
for
got
it.
to come around the 4 here, I think. So just coming off the top rail here, maybe with a little bit of top. Just give it a nice medium stroke. Don't underhit this. This is a ball where a lot of people can either underhit it or overhit it. It's one of those shots you got to get it right. You got to get in the Goldilocks zone here. Oh, he's going to play it in the side. That's another way to do it.
I guess less cue ball movement is
It's always preferred.
right.
A little bit of a tougher shot.
Yeah, I don't like this shot with pressure, but, I mean, Jason might be freewheeling here.
Well, he's on a break and run. This will be his second one of the game. I'll tell you what, if you're in MH's seat and you're down by 2, you definitely don't want to see your opponent do that break and run.
Wow.
Oh, and he played it all the way down past the 7.
Kept it pretty simple. I didn't even see that shot.
Oh, yeah, replay that shot.
That was a great shot.
Let's see, like, does it? I didn't even look. Yeah, it looks like the 7 was in the way there.
That breezes by the 7 in between the
Oh.
1, 7. Yeah, nicely done.
Okay. On the hill.
Jason Parker on the hill.
So now the pressure is on MH. He's got to win 4 straight. Can he do it? He has not put together a 4-pack yet today, so he's really going to have to get in the zone here.
He could see MH there through the light. He is just focused. I think. It's like a statue.
He's just like, I did not even get to shoot that rack. That's frustrating.
You missed one too many 8 balls here and there, and next thing you know, boom, your opponent's on the hill. And there's not much you can do.
Again, the balls they're really breaking apart for Jason here.
Dry break?
Dry break?
Yeah. So looking at this table, I mean, wow.
I mean, where the 10 and the 3 are screws up the whole rack.
I mean, you could shoot the 1 and try to slam into that stuff, but I mean, you could carry him off the 6 and scratch. It's a little tricky.
Yeah, I like definitely taking the solids here. I mean, those are and he tried doing what you're talking about.
Oh, he got a
hit.
Got past the 6, hit the 3 so solid.
So we would have gave you another point for a call on that one.
Oh, I get a point. I
Get
get
a
a
point.
point. I need a point.
I wonder, people that are newer to the Apple that come in and they see us in the booth. I wonder if they think, what do they think we're doing?
Well, people have come up and requested music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they thought we're we're
DJs.
DJing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because two people just walked by and gave us, what are they doing in there?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, for the right price, I can play a song.
Jeremy Gold saying MH usually plays better under pressure.
I mean, this would be one heck of a comeback. I mean, all he's got to do is win 4 games. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
Little tricky. Who's going to be here next week? I'd like to see Mike Parker. I mean, Jason Parker play Mike Gaines.
Well, he's got to sign up for the night.
He does, and his Fargo is increasing. Whether or not it goes up or not, I don't know. He's been playing in a lot of tournaments. He's been doing really well, and he's been wanting to get into the nights. I think Mike Gaines and Jason Parker would actually make a really good match.
I agree. So he's going from the 5 to what? To the 2 all the way down? Is that what he's saying?
Well, so Jeremy's saying after the 5, shoot the 3-10-4 combo. I like that.
I think after the 5, you're shooting the 2.
Yeah, at some point.
The 3-10-4 is there.
Combo, right.
Not well, yeah.
I mean, it's going to go off the rail. It's going to knock the 4 in. And that might move the 10 out of the way so you can make the 3 end or the 6 later. I think that probably is what's going through MH's mind right now while he's trying to plan through this.
Gotta just worry about this 5 ball right now, really. Knock it down. I think once he gets this 5, he'll be able to shoot his 2. Yep, 5 to the 2. He came a little short.
Looks like he called the side. I don't know if I would shoot this. Actually,
I think he might have to bank this. That or we're playing the 3-10-4.
It's kind of in a weird spot now.
Come off the rail first.
6-3-10-4?
I'd come off the rail into the 3 before I do that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hit the 3 towards the rail for this to work. You got to be kind of on the other side.
Yeah.
3-4 inches to the left, that would have worked. Yeah, Jeremy's on it. Yeah, I mean, you want to get the big problems out of the way, obviously. You don't want to just get all your soldiers off the table, hand over the game to Jason, who's on the hill.
Here's an idea. I like it. Shooting the 7 cross side and running into the traffic. Look at that.
It bounced a lot, broke everything up, but did not go.
Yeah, that was actually the smart shot on the table. I mean, if it went in...
If it went in, he'd be sitting great.
Yeah, he'd be sitting pretty good right now.
Yeah, look at the 6s there. That would have been it.
Kind of got the 14's there.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I see too many issues here. I mean, Jason just got to work through maybe the bottom side of the table first, and unless he chooses to go top side first. Start somewhere. 8 ball's in a good position.
Yeah, this is a pretty cleared table. I mean, there's all MH's balls are really out of the way. You know what I mean? There's nothing really blocking a pocket for Jason here.
Right.
Okay, so he's going to start at the top of the table and work his way down to the bottom, it looks like.
Good plan. Good plan. This could be all she wrote after this game.
Two different ways to play this. You could draw this back and get on the 11, or you could try and go forward and play really controlled speed, soft shot there. Two different ways. Looks like he's going to draw it back. Yep.
Looks like Pork and Ray are in the finals for Sunday's weekly tournament.
Oh, let me check the bracket. Did he get behind the 2?
Pork is up 2. Looks like he's got the 11 from the right view there. I think he's fine. However he chooses to play this, you just want to come out and have a shot on either the 14 or the 10. He's putting some thought into it.
So, yeah, looks like Ray beat Al Holden to get to the finals against Pork.
Yep. Hey, subscriber Fred. Thanks, Fred. About time he got you over on YouTube.
Yep.
Haven't seen
Live
you for a while.
every Sunday and every Friday night at 7:30.
I think that might be asparagus, pickled asparagus, Fred.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that finds it like on the ditch or something.
Yeah. I think he says like best ditch weed in town or something. We're talking about asparagus here.
Okay, if he rolled up on that 9, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He got a little fortunate there.
He's definitely feeling confident. I mean, he could shoot whatever he wants. He's hitting them well. So, yeah, Pork is up 2-0 in that final. Ray's got a double dip him.
Yep.
So, if Pork wins 2 more games, Ray just goes home with second place for the first time in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy if he just comes in.
Hey, second's still paying pretty good, so.
Yeah, but, you
Still
know,
making
I
money.
think it's the pride.
Yeah. All right, here it is. This last few balls.
Oh, beautiful shot. That was a nice long shot there. Wow. I'm telling you, he's feeling it. He's just rolling them all in. When you get like that, there's not much that can go wrong for you. And take a look at that shot one more time. I mean, that's just a nice, smooth center ball roll. A little bit of top.
There's something he's not liking about this 14 ball. And I think he's fine just to roll up to them. I mean,
He doesn't want to get caught up with the 8.
yeah,
right?
there is trouble that he could get hooked behind the 8 and the 6 by rolling up.
It might be perfect. It might go around the 8, set up perfectly for the 9. Let's
Tell
see.
you what, if he's going to, just to be sure, he should overcook this probably. Because just where the ball's gonna roll, it is gonna roll a little to the right side of the of where the 14 is, and it could get messed up and behind that 8 ball or something weird. Hit the 6.
Right.
You know? I mean, who knows what can happen here?
This is an opportunity possibly for MH. I mean, he's sitting there hoping something gets tied up, hoping he gets another shot at the table.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, there's nothing he can do but kind of. See, that was just.
He put a ton of English on that.
Oh, but look at where the 14 ball is. It's going to be trouble for MH. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's far enough off the rail that I think he can get back around it if he needs to. But, you know, let's look at one ball at a time here. What's the starter shot?
You got to start with the 3 here. I mean, you could start with the 2. I just don't think there's much of a future after it.
Right.
You start with the 3, and then you pretty much got any ball you want. Really.
I like that. James Keating says, "Giddy up, MH."
Yeah, he's got to get it here. I mean, this is a tough shot on the 3 because you got to put draw on it, and it's going to stun over to the left side of the table and hopefully up a little bit. If he plays this 2 ball, he's going to have a difficult shot afterwards unless he really puts a stroke on it. Because the cue ball is going to be going up and to the left after, right? And nothing really goes down into the right the way the balls are lined up.
Yeah, he's just looking through it. I mean, even if he hits the 3 ball and it bumps into the 8, maybe the 8 will slide over to the other side of the table. I mean, you don't want to hope and pray for that kind of stuff, but you got to do something here. Safety's really not an option.
Tell you what, a really good play here eventually would be is if he can get somewhere above the 6 ball with the cue and play that 6 kind of off the point into the 14, block that pocket, and make Jason work for this.
What do you think about a safe, though?
Right now, I don't think he has a safe.
I kind of like hitting the 2 a little bit on the left side and just rolling the cue ball forward, not leaving the rail first on the 14, right? Leaving it somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think he's thinking about a safe too. The only thing I don't like about it is you really gotta. I mean,
it's not that tough, right? You just got to get behind the 7 and not go too far over to the left.
Yeah, and that's the worry is like what happens if you do?
If you go too far over, he can go rail first, make the 14, no problem.
So is he playing safe or calling a shot here?
Not sure. Looks like he went for it.
Called the shot.
2 rails. Bumps the 7, gets a fortunate roll.
Yeah, and he put a stroke on it, so now it's a drill. So yeah. But how do you get on the 8? What do you got to use to get on the 8 here? I mean, it's gonna be a little tricky.
Yep. You gotta.
Do you play for a bank shot on the 8?
No, I think you take the 8 in the upper left.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Where does he got to get? So, oh yeah, I mean, he can use a 3 ball to do that.
Right.
Really. As long as he gets right where the 6 ball's at, right? If he plays a 7 to the 6 and then plays a stop shot on the 6, that's a perfect angle to get over to the 8. So this should be fairly routine for him.
Looks pretty good to me. I mean, this is a better position than he's been in.
Yeah,
for a table run.
I'd want to try to get straight on the 6 into the side and then just play a stop shot, and that gives you the perfect angle shooting the 3. Yeah.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Kills me.
Oh, man. I always forget. Thanks, John. Thanks for reminding everybody.
Yeah. Just stop in and peep in here.
Yeah, just peep in, say hi. It's getting lonely up here. It's the Jeremy and James Keating show.
MH is really thinking about this. I think. Oh, you know what it is?
He's a little straight on the 7,
yeah,
right?
He's straight and has the wrong angle to do what I was saying.
Yeah,
coming down.
It's backwards, yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to stun over to the 6. If anything, that makes the shot tougher. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, if that cue ball was to the left a little bit more, more towards that C, it'd be a little bit easier to get over to the 6 and get straight on it.
Yeah, I mean, he can cheat the pocket with a little top right, but, I mean, you can scratch, too, if you don't hit that just right.
Or what if you just roll forward here, play the 6 past the 14 and play a stop that way?
What's he looking at here? Harold peeping in. Thanks, Harold. Oh, hit the point. Comes out looking. No, went too far.
That's going to be it.
Looks like that went too far.
Yeah, taking the 6 ball was risky.
Risky business. MH is putting his stick away. No, he's taking the walk. I've been there before.
Well, he has to make one really nice shot after he drops these after this 14 ball to get onto the 8. He's got to leave a little bit of angle.
I mean, I'm just slow rolling this in. That'll give you an angle on the 9. I mean, you don't want to go forward. You just want to knock it in. There you go. Oh, wow. He hit it a little straight.
Yeah, but now it's still going to be tough for MH.
This is brutal. You know what? He's still got a chance, though. So would you rather have a chance?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Or would you rather the match just be over?
Absolutely.
I mean, part of me says I wish he would have just made it.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. MH has to run these out, or it's just not going to be his day.
I mean, it's just one of those just heartbreaker after heartbreaker shots, though. Like when Jason is he torturing him?
Yeah, and this 3-ball is, I mean, this is a small side pocket from where he's at.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and he's jacked up. I saw Johnny shoot a shot like this Friday, which is on our YouTube channel.
Not an easy shot here.
Unbelievable shot too.
Look at that. Put that one on the high relate.
Drills it in.
That could be the shot that gets him back in the game.
It's almost like you knew it went in before it went in.
And now he's good. He's going to have the angle on the 6 after he makes his shot. Like if he gets right up to almost where the spot is or anywhere up there.
No.
Oh, no. I don't know why he did that. He got on the wrong side of the 6. He wanted to stay above the 6, you know.
Was giving a score to Larry Ryder.
All right, he's going to have to come 1, 2, 3, 4 rails.
5 rails?
4.
I see 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The 5 rail would be...
It's going to hit the 9.
Yeah, right around where the 9 is. That's what I'm worried about, is hitting the 9 or something weird happening.
What else you got? You want to just bank it?
Yeah, go to the top right, to the top
or
right, to the top left. To
what
the
if you shoot
right.
the 6 and then shoot the 8 into the 14 and
He
just
could
leave him tough?
He could draw off the 6, go straight up, and come back down. He could do that shot as well.
Yeah.
But I like
It's
going
an option.
4 rails around just like this.
There's the 5th rail.
Yeah, that 5th rail can
He's got a bank now, though.
Cutting it all the way down.
Yeah, I think you have to. That bank, if you look at it, goes more towards the second diamond.
Well, let's see. Maybe. Or you could bank it in the corner. He's made some nice bank shots today.
Yeah, I can't do cross banks on these tables.
This is tough pressure shot here because you miss it, you're selling out.
I know you can cut this.
He's got the ability to cut this off. I've seen him cut. I've seen him cut balls like this on the rail all the way down.
I mean, this isn't a better angle, but you can kind of see where he's got to look at it, get down on the shot.
He's evil eyeing that ball. He's giving it the evil eye. It's like, ball, you are going down. I must make you. I must make you.
Oh, just overcut it slightly. Yep. He's not happy about that. I understand.
Well, here it is. 2 balls and then the 8.
Yep, he's got the bridge out. Little tappy. I mean, he had a chance with that 5 railer. It was,
he made the best shot he could have to get onto that 8, you know. And just came up a little short.
At least we know the table rolled true, because that looked like a pretty clean roll to that corner pocket.
Well, you know, when he hit one earlier today, I think it was on that side or the other side, it looked like it rolled out.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, he'll be leveling it right after this match.
Yeah, we should have been looking at it with the top view. Yeah. All right, last shot of the match here. Possibly. Barring anything crazy. Maybe going 4 rails and scratching in the side. Who knows?
No. This is over.
Here it is. For 2 weeks in a row, Jason Parker remains our night's champion. MH, Patim Penglase, is vanquished. So
yep, after, 4 or 5 weeks or so, MH is on break now.
5 weeks that he won.
Yep.
Had to take a break in between, but good run there for MH. Always fun to watch him play. And we'll be back Friday with, folks, I'm telling you, you're going to want to see next Friday's match.
Friday.
King of the Hill, 7:30 here at the Apple. Tune in. Tell everyone about it. And, of course, we'll also be back on Sunday with the King's Court matches.
It's going to be great. In the booth, Patrick Glenn and myself, Chris G. G-Man. Signing off.
See you later.
See you Friday.